go live, start over on Twitch. What's going on, guys? Don't mind me, just here admiring the new Siegfried necklace. The crit damage, extra crit damage, attack ring looking pretty decent. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Now he could do a little bit better as far as the glyph here. I mean, this is like a really ideal piece for him. I wouldn't mind throwing this on there. Let's go ahead and get a +8 for me. Give me some luck here, maybe. Do I go for the +8? +8 would give him 299 speed. I think I'm a pretty fast dude. I kind of doubt. I mean, this is like a really good piece, right? 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and put I never do this. Let's go ahead and put one on there. +7. Oh, +4. Make me puke. Oh, it's horrible. All right. Either way, no big deal. 295 speed now. No, he's not. He's 293. What am I talking about? It's a +2. Some shenanigans. All right, guys. Yeah, just saw that. What next time you pull for shard event? Sounds good. What's going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? I did some late or early morning sniping, not intentionally necessarily, but this champion training event, I needed to get the top reward, and then this player right here, I was like so close. I was like, well, let's go ahead and take the first to get the 6-star relentless gear, and then he started pushing up some with like 30 seconds left. I woke up, threw some books on, took the first place, got some relentless gear. Let's see real quickly how this actually looks. These are some of the pieces I got. I need to go through and do a good gear cleanse on my stuff. I also need to build a lot of champions out for Curse City as well. Which, speaking of, I actually need to do those. Let's do the Curse City keys. Ty Wrecked by Prisms 129. I tried to make that my name, but it's too long, dude. Ty Wrecked 129. Yeah, that could be it. For sure could be it. Because, man, those prisms, they got me good, didn't they? They got me pretty daggone good. Let's do this. I'm going to get some gear on him. I might get the optimizer to help me out with some builds, but I want to get some of these Curse City champions built up. Considering putting some videos on the channel, just building a bunch of different champs. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see eventually if I do that. What's going on, Kumo? Hope you're doing well, dude. Yo, some speed. Very nice. All right. Take that. Not a problem. Attack percentage? Yeah, why not? Don't really need it for anybody else necessarily. For this, I like to go crit damage gloves. We have some crit damage ones there. We have some crit damage ones here. 5-star, 6-star is fine. We're just going to get some stuff to throw in there. That was a rough one. I know, dude. It was rough, man. She was actually, well, I showed 3. To be fair, even another Owella would have been okay because it would have been a +4. But unfortunately, it was not. That's not the case. Didn't get none of that stuff. But you know, that's the risk you take. Because if it would have been a feral, it would have been a completely different outlook. I've been like, wow, this is the best event, so good. Maybe it helps some people from spinning during this event. Maybe they're like, yeah, I've seen a lot of good pulls, but this one's pretty trash. I'm just going to skip this. Okay, we got 14 extra speed there. We don't need that much extra speed. 13's okay. Lose 21 speed. That's fine. We'll go ahead and throw this on there. A lot of accuracy. Wow. Doesn't really need that much accuracy. He has some debuffs on the A1. We'll keep it. Think that follow whoever did that 9 minutes ago. Yeah, Cavern, we had an easy clan siege. It was a casual one. The enemy team just, they didn't really tank and they didn't really push. They just kind of didn't do that much, honestly. It was an interesting one. Think about building Shimnath. Would you guys want to see a world's strongest Shimnath video? What is the next Slayer, or next Forge Pass going to be? What do you guys think? Let's go with these 3. Because I'm looking forward to some Slayer gear. That's what I really want. Some Slayer stuff for my Ray and stuff like that would be awesome. Inspect. What's going on, dude? How are you doing? It says it's the first time you've chatted on Twitch. Are you normally on YouTube? Why does your name look so familiar? I've seen it before, right? And we just had Instinct. And then before that, I think it was Bolster. And then before that was, what was it? I don't even know what it was before that. No build, no gear. Let's get Sinesha in something. She deserves something. Crit damage, crit rate. I just don't want to put the best of the best on these champs. But I think that's really where I like Merciless, honestly, is like, depending on how this rolls, I mean, this is not a great piece, but it could go on her and be fine. Do I have any Merciless accessories that maybe I don't really care that much about? Like, this one could be good, these could be good. Like, it's really solid filler stuff. What's going on, Y? How are you doing? I hope it's Slayer as well. I really hope the next one's Slayer. Especially for all those people getting Marius or recently got him. Be really good. Put her in this. Attack percentage. Some crit rate there. There we go. Another one. And a bit more crit rate than that. I don't need that much crit rate from it. This would be plenty. 3, 4. We could go attack percentage with some speed. And crit rate. Be fine. Don't need crit damage stuff. This could be okay. Well, let's actually go speed. She could use that. As for the set, this could be okay. Crit rate, anything good with crit rate down here? Priority stats, crit rate, triple roll crit. It'd be difficult to fit on most of the champions anyways. 101% crit rate. Very good. Get her to break that 200 speed, maybe. Possibly. Definitely not now. This would be extra accuracy. She doesn't really need accuracy, though. Probably will just throw one of these necklaces on her. Not really any reason not to, either. Throw this on there as well. 4-piece Merciless. Why not? We'll put her in 4-piece. Pretty decent ring, honestly. Why? She has no masteries either. One of the Dythes is already built. He's not built. These two may be able to handle it. There's no way, actually, they can. I don't want to make this just a Curse City rebuilding stream. Might dedicate that to a different video or something. Let's go do some rooms that I've already got champions built for. How does one win a takeover? So what we'll be doing is it's going to be 100% random. It's going to be a marbles race, which I'm going to try to get it pulled up. I'm not for sure if I can do marbles races on YouTube as well as Twitch. I know for sure it can work on Twitch. So you may have to go over to that side of things to enter the marble race, but whoever wins gets the takeover. Unless you want a gear cleanse, then it goes to second place. Okay. So if you win and you choose takeover or gear cleanse, I choose skip. You don't do that nonsense. Not on stream. I will do that off stream, no problem. But I don't like doing gear cleanses on stream. I'll do a little bit of gear selling if I need to adjust stuff and things, but I'm just gonna pick up a few of these easy rooms. Well, the in-stream forge pass, but no room to actually forge anything? Really? You need a gear cleanse? The marbles race will be after the takeovers I have to do. I have 2 takeovers to do at first that I already have booked up. And after that, the marbles race will begin. So if anybody wants to, you know, go away and do something else, leave your computer on, though, to count as a viewer, you know. Make up that costs from those Prism Shard events, but I'll probably be doing the actual takeovers. Let's see. Let's take some notes here real quick. So what I got? I have Demolisher, who is for a Amius clear, which should take, with you guys' brains plus mine, let's say 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, probably a little bit longer actually, maybe an hour. Then we have a 5K Cal to Hydra takeover, Nightmare specifically. However, his is going to be interesting because he has like no silver, so I may just have to rebook that one for another time. So I'd say you have an hour and a half. So 4 p.m. Let's see if I can try to get the takeover started at 4 p.m. for just viewers. 4 p.m. viewer giveaways, maybe. 4 p.m. We'll do 4 / I really like to start them by 4:30. So 2 hours from now. I'd really like to start them by then. Just so we can get a few done today. Yesterday, I wasn't able to get a ton done. You just pulled Little Miss Annie. Is she good? She can be okay. Some stuff, yeah. Not anything like, I wouldn't say crazy good. Depends on what champions you have, but she's okay. You still got cooked in the Prism Shards. Yeah, there's a time you got 3 Wallmasters and 3 Stoutists. And how many shards? What's going on, Synapse? Is this music really loud? No, it's not. Never mind, it's fine. What are your thoughts on the Hero's Path? What are your thoughts on this one? So as far as my thoughts on the Hero's Path, I actually haven't done the math yet. I need to go do the math on that and give some of my thoughts and opinions, because I'm not going for the fusion. I was maybe going to go for it, and then I ended up missing one of the arena events. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this Hero's Path event. I'm not going to... I'm short now anyways, but beforehand I was kind of on the fence. It's quite expensive. 20 shards, 20 prisms, and you got that much stuff? Wow, that is crazy luck, but not very much diversity in those pulls. Wow. So the weird thing about prisms is that you can get back-to-back of the same champion. So it can definitely be weird. So basically, any area other than gear cleanse is okay to ask for. Yeah. I mean, even if you ask for gear cleanse, I'm not just gonna say, oh no, can't do that, skip you. We'll figure something else out. Even if it's just a champion rebuild, that's fine. Not enough city. Okay, cool. So I will go ahead and get on 5K Cal's account. Let's see if I can. There we go. You hit Spider Dungeon and got me 22 million silver. Sweet. I'll use every bit of that. Path looks good to you. Skipped SR and think you're getting less than 9 sacreds for 7. Nice. It's awesome. Compensation gift. I haven't got this yet. Or did I? Maybe I did. Okay. What I'm thinking about, well, you haven't been on for a while. What the heck? Is this the right account? Wait a second. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Wait, is this? It's not the account. I'm supposed to be doing Nightmare Hydra. This is a Nightmare account for Hydra. What the heck? Spring return gift. Yeah, this is the wrong account. I thought this was just free. Not you? This is the information you sent me. And the login says 5K Cal. What's going on here? This person hasn't played in a long time. Maybe you can get lucky this time. Okay, so for the path though, let's see real quick. Honestly, I think if you can get and Eternal Soulstone, that could be worth it potentially, because you don't have to go like any special path for that. If I was to do this, it'd be, let's see. I do want to go for that, and I will probably pull for Heraclites. Maybe I should do a video on that later on. Maybe I can even do a video today. I just feel like there's so many people who post videos on this. I often wonder if you guys are even interested in seeing what my opinions would be on it. If you are, I can break it down, go over it. But basically, it comes down to how much energy you have. There's not a lot of good energy offers, so it's hard to say, yeah, you can farm all this stuff and do it easily like that. It's going to really come down to how you're going to approach this. Now, I do think Eternal Soulstone's worth it. If you're not going for the fusion, it's still worth it. Honestly, a 6-star, or no, it's 5-star. Forget that. 5-star speed glyph's still not bad for me. You need the keys on this path. So you could go down here, get this, keep going, get this Eternal Soulstone. Ancient Value is boosted this time. Okay, cool. Okay, that's really good. 450. Nice. You think it's a secondary account? Let you check. Okay. I think it's a secondary or a third account or something. All right, let me log out. Yeah, we can definitely go over this if you guys want. Everyone breaks it down into shards. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you like seeing it with the energy breakdown, my bad. I need to be more on top of that. Like I said, I often see people breaking it down in the shards. And with this event, I was like, not gonna worry about it. But yeah, I can definitely do that. We can do that maybe before the takeovers even. I can just record it to post onto YouTube as well. Maybe we can see. Okay, I don't know who this person's account. Oh yeah, I do. That was yesterday's takeover. Let's see, Mr. 5K Cal. Can we get into the whale account this time? So that wasn't your account that you sent me the information to yesterday? Okay, here we go. Now ready for the... You sent me a 2-factor authentication code and everything to that. Oh, I see. Ready for the code. You think the energy was roughly 52,000 energy? Okay. Now, another thing to consider is like what events are going on at that time. Do we have any 2x events for dungeons? Or 3x events? Okay. I'm ready for your 2-factor whenever you're good. Yeah, sites. So it'll be a gotcha in a little bit with marbles. I'm going to do these 2 takeovers, and then I'll jump onto here. Just ice golem boosted rates? Okay, so nothing super exciting. The thing with energy, though, it's never just... It shouldn't be just shards or just energy. It's expensive if you do just shards. It's expensive if you do just energy. Shards, it is boosted for sacreds as far as the 2x event. So there's reason to go for that. Primals are usually pretty valuable as well. But we can dive into it more later on. Let me jot that down in some notes. Talk about path event. Can definitely go into it though. All right, so here, what we're trying to do is he was already doing... Wait a second. What's going on here? Oh, no, he's sent this in the form. He's already doing some pretty good damage in Nightmare Hydra. Oh, man, he has a beautiful team. What a... Dang. We got some crazy champs. Mad Hatter down here. We got Alaz and Toshiro, and Galathiers, and Gizmax at 6-star. Not even being treated right. He's being treated, just not the way he should be. It's all right, though. We get into 100% crit rate, and you're rocking. You're doing great. 2x on reflex. All right, so right now, on Hydra, his nightmare damage is 833 million after the points. What's that put a key at? 833 divided by 4 is what? 200 million? Let's see. That's a clash points, right? 833.82 divided by 4 is 208 million. That's the score to beat. This Nightmare Hydra team could be insane, though. I wouldn't actually use this team on Nightmare. This is probably not working for you, is it? Is this close to a team that would work? Galathier is very good with Fina. Does she... She gives... Okay, she gives a lot of stuff. But of course, you can use him for sure for the extra high elf. I would mix this up, though, for sure. Yeah, man, I know, George, it feels rough. You just saw your prism pool. Sorry for your luck. As you said, it's worth it if you want these champs. I think you had a decent chance for Lego, so you pulled 6 prisms and pulled Feral. Oh, man, and the Faction Unity champion back-to-back. That is crazy. Congrats. Having a great day, Ethan. Got ruined in the prism pulls, but other than that, doing good. So this team right here, you did... Oh, this is the team you did the Nightmare Key on. All right, so... Was this full auto? You haven't unlocked quick battle yet. So no, it wasn't full auto. The issue right here is your Trunda is probably not going to be doing enough damage for Nightmare. Yeah. Okay, also she's low crit rate, right? Unless Fina's in the lead. Only applies to high elf, so she's low crit rate. So this team needs to be reworked. I'd move it down to brutal at max, possibly even hard. But if you want a Trunda for Nightmare Hydra, you're looking at a very, very high Trunda. Let me see something. 1 second. Let me respond to a potential sponsorship thing real quick. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you wasted the quick battle? Oh, okay. You already used the quick battles. Gotcha. Just tried Feral last night? Okay. Okay, you don't have Feral built up yet. So that's what you were saying I was going to roast you on yesterday. Okay, so now that I'm back focused, we're not going to... I'll answer that stuff later on. Your Trunda team. Trunda's really good in Hydra. Of course, she's amazing. But if you want to do Nightmare, you're honestly looking at... I'd say 8k plus attack, ideally in Merciless or even Zeal, and you really want probably 370 plus crit damage, right? Now, the Trunda's doing really high. My Trunda is like, I think, after Hydra bonuses, 10k attack, like 450% crit damage or more. The speeds are pretty good. The crit rate's not quite, and the accuracy is a little bit higher. And not 6-star Blessing will make a difference, but not as big of a difference with Nature's Wrath. I mean, it's half actually, so it's going to be close. Cat's Gaze, you could go this. That's actually fine. It's good. It's a good one to have. But basically, we're not going to do a Trunda team. I wouldn't recommend that for Nightmare. For Brutal, for Hard, for this Trunda setup, yeah, that could definitely work. You have a Thorion as well. A Thorion's great to help bust the heads. The only slight issue is that, well, I guess not really an issue. You just manual stuff every now and then. It could be okay. You have Bellinor here by any chance? Definitely are able to make a Trunda team there, which would be really nice. Islin would be good. But as far as a full auto team, let's see what the optimizer has for you. I always like to see this as like just kind of a starting point. You're new to Raid. Is there any links to download free champions? There are. I don't know if anybody here has some, but there's a lot of content creators who have or mentions of free links. Or Hell Hades' website has a bunch of the links as well. That's where I would go, most likely. It's a Hell Hades website. You should be able to find the stuff there. Hydra Rotation 2. This is mostly just for inspiration. There's probably a Fina team up here. Yeah. This could be really good. But check out this Trunda. Merciless plus Zeal. 381, 9600 attack. So I think yours is just probably just a little bit off from doing this. You could have Galathier instead of Arbiter. You wouldn't have the increased turn meter, but you would from his A1. I just think she's a little bit short on damage. And the speeds on Fina. I can almost guarantee you're not getting those speeds on Fina. She has to be double Trunda speed. Right? So, Trunda's 190. Well, mine's double. Theirs is not. Almost. What's your Fina at? Okay, yeah, and protection is what we'd want? Yeah. Not just yet. Soon, but not yet. Let's go exclude manual. Wait, what the heck? What in the world? There's no auto teams in this? What? Ain't no way. There's no full auto teams, apparently, even though you have some insane champions. Let's see. Exclude manual. I'm surprised these are full auto on Nightmare. You never did auto? Yeah, you never did. But these are other players' teams, not your team. All right, so all right. We got a few things we could do here. I could do need somewhat 1-to-1 or 1.7 or so, yeah. Okay. What I'm thinking is one of two things. Basically, we could either do Hydra, do the Trunda team, but not do it on Nightmare, because I think this is going to be better on the lower difficulties. You're getting 200 million. You should be getting closer to 2 billion. On Brutal, you'll be able to hit those numbers a little bit easier. So I'd say either do this on Brutal. I can build it to make it work on Brutal. Possibly on Hard. I think you could... Brutal's going to be close. Because you really want to be one-shotting the heads with this A3 or get really close to doing so. So Brutal slash Hard. Or I can make a Nightmare team that'll be full auto. And it'll be doing around, I'd say 200 to 300 million. Maybe more. Damage full auto. How that would look would be something like Gizmak's huge. Thora may or may not be there. I mean, Toshiro's good. Not for sure which one of these champions would or won't be in there. Just gonna throw them in there as a at first. So we could go. Gizmak has decreased speed. Feral has lucky. Single target decreased speed and block debuffs. Doesn't bring a res though. If we wanted to go provoke champion. Nice is it brings a provoke, we're not using him. Provoke set would be pretty big here. So it's gonna be up to you what you want me to do, Journal. Would you rather me go for just the Nightmare thing like we said and do a different team other than Trunda and you drop Trunda down to Brutal or Hard? Or do we do a Trunda team on one of those lower difficulties and get it tuned and working for you? This will be the most for the Clash points. The Nightmare team will be the most for guess, damage you can get there. Mikage's great. How does one? I'll do a marble race in a little bit over on Twitch. I'll let you guys know before I do it. Crazy. Such good mythicals, too. Wow. Maximum damage team to get the final chest and clash points. Oh. Wait, let's see. Do you not get this all the time anyways? So, you have the teams... Your Trunda team alone, drop down to a lower difficulty, will get that done for you by itself. You have no clue what's best. There's not necessarily one way that's best. You're new to the game? Okay. That's fine. So... with multiple attacks? Yeah, well, you can only get all these once. You know that, right? Like, during the week. So if your Trunda team does all this herself, you're not going to collect them again. And you can get the Trunda team with... Okay, so... as far as the best thing, it would probably be to have me do a Nightmare team, because I'll be rebuilding champions who could be used in other areas. Like if I did a Mikage plus Toshiro, they could be copied over into Chimera. If I was to do a Gizmak as well in this team, he could be copied over to the arena. So I'd be building over multiple areas, whereas a Trunda team's only going to be built for Hydra, basically. So I would say do the Nightmare team. I think that's what's going to be the best. Now, to be fair, 22 million silver may not go very far. We'll get it laid out, though, and see what we can get working from there, basically. So let's see. Mikage is going to be amazing, of course. Ally attacks, bringing them in. Toshiro's going to go insane with Mikage. We need decreased defense, weaken, all that kind of stuff. Well, not really decreased defense. We do need a weaken. Oh, wait, no books. Whoa. We got mythicals, but no books for these mythicals. I mean, attacking Nightmare, brutal, and hard to get the chest. Okay, can't get it in one. Okay. Well, you don't need to get it in one battle. You can get it in multiple battles. It'd be fine. You don't have books? Oh, you have only one book. Dang. So, with Toshiro... his books probably aren't... I mean, they're definitely huge. No cooldown reduction there, though. Cooldown reduction there, 1 turn, 5 turn versus... nah, okay, that's not the worst thing. Nice is great. So... Toshiro's in this build. Okay, low crit rate. Definitely need to get that fixed. Flat attack. Okay, yeah. We may be in for a little bit of, let's see, a little bit too much silver needed for this as well right now. Attack percentage. Yeah, we're probably going to need a lot more silver to really do this good. This Trunda team, if you got your Trunda up to 100% crit rate, it may even work on a lower difficulty. We definitely need to start. You definitely need to be crit capping your champions. These are all a little bit low. You do have the increased crit rate from Vina. That's fine. So for this team, it's okay. I mean, Trenda is not crit capped, even with the Vina. It's not for sure if Athorion's was intentional or not. This account is really good. It's really got some amazing champions. If we were to do this, though, let's see who else we have that could bring decrease. Actually, with this, Mad Hatter would be real. Dang, no books there either. You do have 11 books. You could book him out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So perfect amount of books to book out Mad Hatter. You already booked out Firo, which is fantastic. Firo could go into the Trenda team as well, potentially. Mad Hatter does the weekend plus some extra heals, some termine manipulation. Use what you need, all right. Sure thing. We have the Veil from Duchess, the Veil from him as well. We don't take him from there, though. We're actually going to have relatively similar teams here, in a way. Who all do you have that brings decreased speed and stuff? I mean, Gizmak really just does an amazing role here. Places that HP burn, does some decent hits. Has an extra turn from that skill anyway, so his books are not going to be that big of a deal. Can build him for stuff in the arena for you as well. And he's already booked, so definitely need to be getting some good use from him. I think he could fit here pretty nicely. And then we need a block buffs champion. It could be Firo easily. Honestly, Firo may be just the perfect champion to go here. We have basically 2 damage dealers. Tons of stuff being joined in from Toshiro. Big single target damage. We have block buffs. We have to get him into a provoke set, though. We have him, AoE attack. He could be in a hex set. Hey, just kidding. He already brings a hex. Never mind. I forget about that. We have the decreased defense AoE. The weekend AoE. We have decreased speed and increased speed. Everybody. Firo's bringing decreased accuracy plus Veil. Makes everybody... I mean, honestly, this could be great. Let's see if your Firo can get a provoke set. I got a feeling he probably won't. I'd be surprised if he farmed a lot of Ice Golem. Okay, we may have something going here. Let's see. May have just enough. We don't need it on Mad Hatter. I mean, Mad Hatter's okay. The only reason why I would put it on... Okay. Mad Hatter could actually have it and be okay with it. It makes sense with him. Okay, I like that, actually. So Firo would be better in a 9-piece protection. So if we can get him into that and make him pretty good, then yeah. Have him in this and Mad Hatter in the other. Double rolls for Mad Hatter. It's looking fantastic. No. Mad Hatter and Provoke is good. Him and Provoke is perfect. He has an AoE ability. It's, of course, not going to provoke all the time, guaranteed. We'd like for him to be faster, but he has just as many AoE skills as Firo does. So you're good. We could click to target the one head if we want it anyways. It's just going to be cleansing. I mean, hopefully we can get through that. We have the HP burns from Gizmak anyways, which I will fix his build up. Because he's going to do really good for you in PvP. So I want you to be able to use these champions in as many areas as possible. Now, the potential problem with Firo is not having enough silver to do this. We need some speed boots. Is Duchess in 9-piece protection already? She is in 9-piece. Nice. Okay, so she actually has good stats. So I don't want to take anything from her. Well, she's low on speed. May need to boost her. We definitely need to boost her speed some. These two are okay. I have my Crixia in Stone Skin and pretty fast. But she doesn't get used as much as Fabian, honestly. It's kind of difficult to use her because of those polymorphs are just everywhere. I would like Duchess to be more like 250. Mikage's in not quite 9-piece protection. I wouldn't put her in this, honestly. If we're just in like 8-piece protection, probably move it. Whoa, Joshua, that was jarring. Now I got that message on the top of my screen, just above my head. What in the world? You get cooked in arena? Not for long. Not for long. We're gonna get that fixed up for you. Honestly, Gizmak's one of my favorite champions to build. Yours is insane, though. I would get this off of him. Crushing Rend is good, but Nature's Wrath is even better. He's gonna be placing all these burns, making him do 30% more damage. He already ignores a lot of defense. I personally like Nature's Wrath more, but I don't know if it really even matters. I mean, Crushing Rend will... Honestly, I do think having the Coronet plus that could be great, though. Also, Cat's Gaze, if you had it, could be really powerful as well. You do have some Cat's Gazes, which is nice to see. So, I don't know. I'm not sure which one's actually going to do better for him, Crushing Rend or Nature's Wrath. Wrath is also good for PvP. Yeah, that's actually very true. Rend is much weaker in PvP. In PvE content, I could see Crushing Rend possibly doing better. But, of course, we don't want Incinerate because it's a Marius's... he loves this. It's his favorite thing. All this Terminator Decrease stuff? Yeah, dude, in the bin. Did you get signed up and get it going? I don't know why people are not talking about it either. I'm like, all the shards I purchased today, I have earned, well, let's think about this. I did 270 is what I spent basically. So 270 spend, I got back like 26%, or no, 23% in cash back. So that is what, $62 back in cash back? I think it's something like that. I didn't mean to open this. Sorry. And then I use the PayPal card, which is also giving 3% back. Actual cash to spend, whereas Aptoid is just still in-game stuff. It's a huge difference. It also has a built-in decreased defense in second form, so that's great. That's very true, yeah. The defense ignore. And places a decreased defense as well. Max, like, well, actually it's more than that. If you were to get all the way to the top tier, like right now, there's a 10% on raid. There's a 5% coupon. Plus your base, you get your base up to like 20 or I think the max is 35% right now. Never beat the horse in your life? Well, soon you will be beating the horse. Like, it's easy. Ideally, we use some pinpoint stuff here. So he is going to be HP and defense based on that second form. We're going to get him to be a tanky monster. Ideally, Stone Skin plus pinpoint. We don't need accuracy. Because if he has 100% crit rate, accuracy is not needed. For crit damage here. Good morning, Dreamwalker. How you doing? Aptoid in the UK? I think it is in the UK. Maybe. I'm not for sure, but I know people who are not paying with USD often say that them switching to USD is only available in Plarium Play, I think, or something like that, and it's not actually as worth it for them to swap, even with the money cash back, basically. So probably empowered or had a blessing that gave speed if you didn't change any gear or glyph. Okay, sorry. That's a different conversation. So we got that. Pinpoint. Is this 6-star? Yeah. No. 3, 4, 5. I got to work some magic here, though, honestly. So this is not a whole lot of silver. It's really not. Attack percentage, chest plate. We don't want that. We definitely want it to be HP percentage. Gears for sure limited. Okay, this is a really good necklace. We'll take this at 16. Definitely use this. Yeah, I do have a video on how to get it. Not for sure if it was a question or a statement, Lucifer. I think it was a statement. So that's just me agreeing. Okay. Crit rate, triple crit rate. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would have to be somewhere else. This could be just an HP percentage chest plate from anything, though. We have one piece that can be a flex piece. So let's see what we get from the top row. We have the stone skin set done. Basically. Priority stack, crit rate, and speed. Just don't need the accuracy. The accuracy is kind of a useless stat in a way. Don't got good dungeon teams. Gizmac is going to help you in a lot of areas. That's why I want to build this team for you versus building the Trunda team out. The Trunda is going to do more clash points, but this is going to serve you in more places. Do you have any glyphs? Please tell me you do faction wars. Not really. You don't really do faction wars, do you? You're like, faction wars? What the heck is that? Why would I do faction wars? I'm glad that your champion blessings kind of carrying him. A 6-star? Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is a good shield. This triple roll is just dead, and it's a 5-star piece. Let's rework this into something better. Speed or crit rate, please. HP percentage, not great. You do faction wars? Nice. Do you do it at a high stage? You keep using the glyphs. They go fast, don't they? They go super quick. Okay, Arbiter. Did you say to not take some gear from champs? Let me see. Okay, I can move any gear. Perfect. I love when people say that. You can move whatever you want. 1, 2, 3. What's this chest plate gonna look like? Defense. We could go defense, right? HP and defense. That's actually a really good piece. Wow. Very close to Lydia. Oh, I love to hear that. 94%. We're really close. Actually, this is actually a really solid build. Second form. Not a lot of HP like I would like to have. It does have good defense. Gizmac, Raid. I've never built him with a lot of defense to do the nukes, so I'm not really sure how his defense scales versus his HP. But of course, it's going to be good to have both. I would like to, I think, have HP more than defense. But, I mean, if you could get what you can get, basically. These gloves actually have a bit more that could be upgraded as far as crit rate here. Don't quite have a lot. Okay, so I need 6. Crit rate. Speed boost. Yo, want a Fear, but you get the faction unity champion. Well, I mean, they're very, very different champs. That's for sure. Can't say how I would feel either, but I can say how I would feel if I did not get anything I wanted. Pretty crappy. That's how it feels. Does this dude already have his masteries done? Yes. But he doesn't have the right one. What did this even go? I don't even know. 6. We go over a little bit. If we get some more speed, that could be awesome. I really want some more HP percentage on him. Dang, resistance? Another roll into resistance? This is not really what I want for him. Defense percentage, crit rate. We don't gain any speed. But to be honest, he's actually really fast the way it is. Too much crit rate. A weird thing to say, but it is. We'll fix that to something else. So we can go this. Pinpoint. Oh, this banner needs to be something else. I forgot that this is not a very useful banner for him, is it? I like for it to be HP with, because accuracy, other than the speed, we don't really need that stuff. I'd love for it to be HP with some good rolls into something else. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything else that's super powerful. Now, if it's like quad rolled speed, I'd have to keep it, of course. Way to change the helmet. If this like goes a few rolls in the defense percentage, we'll just use this instead. Nope. His masteries are done. Defense percent. Lose 19 speed. It's a lot. Okay, we do get the 5th. This could be okay if it goes speed and HP. No attack, please. Okay, 1 attack. Something else, please. Nope, nope. Just refusing to do what I want it to do. Very nice, very nice. Let's see if we can get a rework. Dang it. It costs so much to upgrade these pieces of gear. Man. This piece is just not good. Let's rework it. You have plenty of these materials. Still not very good. Let's see what this goes to. Okay. Let's take it to 16. There we go. That's good to see, the extra attack there. This will be some extra HP for you. Lose a little bit of speed. We're good on crit rate. Sell bad ones. There's going to be a lot of bad ones. Could be re-rolled. Probably not worth it. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to sell too many of them, though, because you could use them in the future. You may want to. Looks like I got a little bit of HP percentage there. So we can trim this crit rate a tiny bit. Let's see. We could trim it from there, potentially. Not really, because that helmet's packing more crit rate than it looks like. This shield, maybe. This weapon, maybe? Okay, we gain some attack. We just gain a lot of accuracy, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I'd rather those stats be somewhere else for something else. Is there a stone skin boot? No. Is there a no? Maybe that weapon is just the best. He's not like bad to have accuracy on him. We can still use it. It's gonna be fine. I wish we had some free gear changes. More HP, a lot more defense, a lot more speed, 100% crit rate, crit damage, stone skin plus pinpoint. I'd say this is going to be a pretty significant difference on the build. Also, we got to change these masteries. Let me go Raid Bro. What I'd say for him is crit rate, crit damage. Life Drinker is always good to have. These two. This may not be as good when you get a lot more HP on him, but for now it may be okay. These three. And this will probably be this one. And then this one. Extra HP. Person's killed. I'm going to debuff his cast. Or we're going to buff his cast, actually. What am I to extend his buffs and his debuffs? Oh, sorry. No, the extension's at the bottom here. Go this or the more damage one. I think this is better. For Hydra plus Arena, that's a pretty good one, I think. The heck? Scream's like locked on the top or something. What's going on? Not able to move stuff. The first hit could be okay for the Arena. A little bit of a boost on the HP. And then this right here. Yeah. Thanks, Sheridan. I appreciate it. It was rough. It was rough. It was pretty poor rates. All right, so we got the Gizmac done. We have 10 million silver left. This is going to be interesting. We'll go number 1. The Duchess is already in 9 pieces of protection. Mad Hatter is good. I do think he deserves the books, though. I really do. For Feral, though, actually for Duchess and Feral, do you have any way to get a free gear removal token, I wonder? In Cursed City, is there anything? Oh, well, there's one right here. Not enough keys. Dang. Okay. Doing your dailies. Good job. Keeping up with your stuff. Very nice. So Hatter's going to do a few things. He's going to bring Hex here. AoE. He's going to bring the Weaken AoE, which nobody else is bringing. He's also going to get the highest crit damage champion to join in on the attack. Plus make their damage boosted, basically. So he is going to make Toshiro hit even harder. Can't beat it? Dang, okay. Well, that's no worries. So now we're going to get Feral. I'm going to have to take gear from champions, I think. Well, I'm thinking about this. Let's see if you... Did you get the silver from this? Oh, dang. Okay, you're on top of it. You're getting the silver from all the places. You can get the silver from here as well by just selling a bunch of those accessories. Well, the revenge accessories are good. Like they are worth keeping. But sometimes, you know, you're in a tight spot. You got to do what you got to do. This build on him is actually pretty decent. I don't think Mikage needs her stuff, though. I'm kind of wanting to just swap. So he doesn't need that. He needs to actually survive. Get her in a different build so she can... Since she's in 9 or 8 pieces of protection, it's not going to do that much. Is there a better team for Arena overall than Blender? Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of teams. I mean, Blender's not as good as it used to be. Because of the stone skin, reaction, all kind of stuff, Blender's not as powerful. Your protection stuff looks kind of like my protection, where it's basically like, got a lot of speed stats, but not on, you know, HP or defense percentage gloves or chest plate. They're very limited. Okay, this could be a good one, and this could be okay. We have a lot of speed throughout, so let's take this to 16. It's the only one with speed. Double roll speed. Very good. I really want, I think, some more. What is it currently on him, actually? Defense already? Okay. I guess we'll just keep the... Oh, wait, no. Where's his accuracy? Oh, no. He needs accuracy looking good. Can't go that. So at this point, we're kind of just stuck with what we have as far as the pieces here. Do you have an accuracy chest plate? That's good. Oh, that's unfortunate. No wonder why your clan boss team sucks. Why is that? I need some speed. Accuracy plus speed, attack percentage. No. I don't want attack percentage. I'll go over the takeover giveaway when we're about to do it. It will be a little bit longer, though. I really want him to be faster than he is. We don't have enough turn meter boost to make him go slow and be okay. Also needs more accuracy, though. That works. We can go through and glyph this stuff up in accuracy a little bit. We have some accuracy there. Does he have his masteries done? Did you say you bought those on him or something? Are you building rubbish? It takes time to learn. It's all good. I'm not going to roast him. $255. That's not good. Not good accuracy at all. Like at this point, it's okay. 9-piece protection would be amazing for Feral. But if he's not filling his role, then it's not really going to do that much. Let's see if... I'll see if we can get it from somewhere else. Let's see if we have any... We do have this. This is actually really good to fill in the gaps of some accuracy stuff. So that may actually work. Could work. Feral. Let's see. So optimize survival stats. I would like for him to be 270, but honestly 250 is okay. Accuracy 330. That's what I think is needed for Hydra basically. Sometimes it's 350, but it's gonna be okay. Sets protection. You have no problem getting this stuff, but and it gotta be in protection. Also gotta build Toshiro as well. Now with that said, while I'm doing this, if your Claymall's team is not good, you don't have a Wixwell, do you? No. While I'm doing this, maybe we'll get you a Clan Boss team with some of these champs, honestly. Okay. It says there's nothing... Okay, yes. What? It says there's no gear that can do that, but I'm pretty sure there is. Brogni? Okay, well, Brogni's he's not gonna do what Wixwell does. Let's go see Toshiro. Yeah, the bell is good for accuracy, so we could actually drop it down to whatever the bell brings. We'll just drop it down to. This would be boosted up. Doesn't matter. We can take some of this stuff up, level it to the next one. I mean, it's an extra 40 accuracy, so we could go for this build. What, 290? Be fine. What? You gotta be kidding me. There's no way. What kind of shenanigans are going on here? Now, Toshiro, or, Feral actually does boost accuracy with his passive, doesn't he? If they're under 2 or more buffs, increases resistance. Okay, so he could actually get away with a bit less than what originally said. So we can get a little bit flexible with his accuracy. That should be all right. But I do need to get Toshiro in a build. Toshiro's build is going to be a bit more specific. He needs to do a lot of damage. And I'm going to have to upgrade a lot of stuff. With Feral and Duchess and Mikage, they can just be swapped around with a few champions. But Toshiro's going to be where all this damage is coming from. Also needs to be Nature's Wrath instead of Crushing Rend. So for him, I'm going to go Toshiro, optimize, damage mode, stats, 2, I say 215 honestly would be probably plenty for him. Let's go 290 accuracy. Because if you have Mikage, Toshiro, Androck, another healer, another DPS support will work for his clan boss. There's a lot of stuff that could work, definitely. Androck is awesome, but we gotta have if we drop the Feral, we don't have block buffs. Feral, I mean, I know Androck has it in a second form, but we're not gonna be using that form, right? We already have Hatter in the team though, as well, so you're on the right track. Oh, we're taking it from everybody. Taking the stuff from everyone. We're not going to do that. I don't want to crush your teams. Especially not this nice. I mean, he's probably built well, right? I don't want to crush him. Yeah, doing Hydra, not Chimera, but this will work in a Chimera as well. If that's what you're talking about for sure. That well, he has insane Chimera teams. Like he has the team I'm building for Hydra right now. I'm gonna try to get it set up for him to where it could basically be copy and pasted over into Chimera. Diet Dr. Pepper. That's what I'm drinking. White Monster? No, it's a tiny White Monster if it was White Monster. Haven't had a White Monster in a long time. The first time I ever drank Monster, I thought it tasted like the way colognes and stuff smelled. Did anybody else get that feeling from it? Like it just tastes like fragrancy. And then I eventually became to like it. I came to like it. I eventually started enjoying it. Let's try it on. Should also rebuild nice for HP second form, not first form. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna rebuild nice right now, Chicken Noodle. We don't got the silver to do that. But yes, he should be rebuilt. Oh, you immediately think Demon Lord? Fair enough. You drink them almost every day. It's probably a healthy habit, right? I can't say much though. I drink energy drinks basically pretty often as well. Candyman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, Toshiro, let's see what you got, buddy. Attack percentage. We're gonna pretend that we're using the. Nope. We're just gonna pretend. Just gonna imagine for a second we're using this. I would love to use attack percentage boots as well. Let's make believe for a moment. We have 5 million silver to use here. That's what you need to do, I think, Journal, is just farm tons of silver. When you think you have enough, do it more. And then do it more and do it more and do it more. You've never had a monster? Healthy Chicken Noodle. Healthy dude. I just want to see what we can kind of get like doing this stuff. Honestly, Toshiro, even at like, I mean, 215 is going to be, 200 is going to be like the lowest speed because he is placing the decreased defense. We don't have anyone else to do that. Right? Best way to farm silver is Spider, selling the accessories. He's the only decreased defense. Yes. So I really want to make I don't really make him go too slow, actually. So he needs to cycle back around to this pretty frequently. Got 48 cans of White Monster for your birthday a couple weeks ago? Nice. You still working through them, or did you already finish them? Marble Race. Doesn't cause chest planes like yeah. Celsius. I haven't been able to get into like the tastes of most Celsiuses. Not a huge fan of those. Okay, so definitely not, definitely don't want to use Fearl's stuff. Actually, I don't really care. I can use his stuff. I don't want to break your champions on one side of things, but on the other side of things, I think some of these champions deserve to be broken. Like they're not going to have these builds. If you're rebuilding a lot of your stuff and trying to get it optimized, they're not going to have these builds for long. So part of me is like, it might be best to just do the best build right now. Other part of me is like, I don't want to tear everything up. That's what I did, and I got 22 million from 5,000 energy. That's decent. Yeah, you don't have a ton of gear to sell either. Working through them, trying to stick to one a day. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I like to keep your working to your 50. I also take pre-workout. What kind of pre-workout are you taking? I take pre-workout in the morning, and then usually later in the day I have some type of other caffeine, which is not great. Especially since I noticed my eyelids started twitching a little bit recently. I'm like, I gotta chill out on this caffeine a little bit. Not bad. And I do keep it at the end of the day. It's around 400 milligrams. So my pre-workout's not that heavy in caffeine. But it can, and I think probably the eye strain is what led to the eyelid twitching. Working through them. Do it? All right. Well, if you say so, we'll do it. Now, he's not going to be a PvP champion, though. Or, yeah, he's not going to be a PvP champion. No, don't take it from Gizmac. I just built him. What the heck are you thinking? Gorilla mode? You like gorilla mode? I tried it. It's weird. I know Derek, like, puts a lot of effort into his stuff and knows what the right stuff to put in pre-workout is, but it didn't feel as good to me as other pre-workouts have. Maybe it's just an individual thing, but I just didn't feel a whole lot from gorilla mode. Didn't like have a great workout. Didn't really feel like, wasn't super high stem, I guess. Which I don't typically have very high stem stuff anyways, but wasn't a huge fan of it. Let's see. So, a Swedish brand is called Ragnarok, Viking inspired, and it's around 400 milligrams and a monster later in the day. Yeah. So you're looking at about 600 milligrams of caffeine. Nice. Take pre daily too. So you try to only drink energy drinks on rest days. Yeah. I try to stick to pre-workouts that have closer to 200 milligrams of caffeine. I used to double scoop some pre-workouts that had about 200 milligrams of caffeine, maybe a little bit more. So I was pushing the 400 plus. And the thing is, I just kind of just becomes immune to it almost in a way. Like 400 soon feels like nothing, and then I got to get more. So I try to keep it low. I haven't tried Coach Greg's. I'm taking Bum pre-workout right now. So C-Bum's pre-workout. I like it. It's my second one of it. So far, it's been good. Let's go Hydra Monster. Okay. Top tier. Goofy names. I'm not going to name them all like that. The Mikage, we'll have to fix her up a little bit. The Duchess, we'll have to change her up a little bit as well. So the Mad Hatter, good build here. You said you didn't know. Well, this is replaceable, but everything else there is good. I like this. Can we do one upgrade? We can. That was actually a really cheap upgrade. Wow. 227 speed is basically not good though. Not good at all. We may have to just see if this can cut it, basically. Do we have the luxury of being able to have Duchess in this set, though? I don't know if we do, honestly. Let's give it a spin real quick. Let's just give it a shot. Give it a whirl. See how it goes. Full auto. You looked at C1's pre-workout, but if I'm thinking about the right one, it didn't have some of the ingredients that you wanted. You might be. It was just called Bum. I got it on Amazon. It was same day shipping. I'm like, yeah, I'll take this one. Like, yeah, it sounds pretty good. I would really like to have everything working smoothly here. We did not get the block buffs placed. It's okay. Gizmac placed his stuff. No problem. Toshiro will be doing some big hits here very soon, though. Also, Rogue has a Godzilla Blue Raspberry, kind of over-the-top branding, with good tasting caffeine. I have to try it out. Godzilla Blue Raspberry. Really? I go through a lot of different pre-workouts. I try a lot of different ones. Because if I try the same one over and over, it starts to lose its effectiveness, it feels like. Now, Mad Hatter is not booked at the moment, so that's going to be a huge difference for when he gets fully booked and everything versus now, of course. This should do a lot of damage for you as well. Dang, 694,000 damage on that hit there. Oh, Rise energy. Yeah, Rise. I've had Rise before. It's been a little while. Did you see how much damage he just did? He did like 1.5 million damage on that head. It's crazy how good of a champion Toshiro is. $1,750,000, 480, big chunks of damage going out. I do want to get your Mad Hatter, I think, fully booked though. You'll like that. Maybe hit the forge for some quick silver. I could do that, but I need a lot of silver. Usually take 1 or 2 week breaks and you don't feel it. Yeah, makes sense. Toshiro, the thing with him is like we have a lot of attacks being him joining in on. We had the Mikage making him join in, the Mad Hatter making him join in. So I feel like he's okay being a little bit lower speed because of how many A1s he's using. He also keeps his buffs up a little bit better like that. But I probably wouldn't have him much lower than 225 on Nightmare. For Chimera, I think the meta is using him at a lower speed. I've seen someone on the Optimizer when I was building a team at like 190 speed because of how much his A1's doing. But for Hydra, I would definitely, I think I would have him a bit, like 225 minimum. Can if I want. All right. Yeah, this is not great. We have no strip champ. Well, we do have the HP burn continuous from Gizmak, which is pretty huge. I want to see how we free Toshiro. I'm thinking Gizmak can do pretty decent at that. Also thinking that we just got smacked by that head. We have no decreased attack, do we? Also, I really don't want them stealing my buffs. It's pretty big thing there. You've heard some dudes at your gym, they go 1 month and 1 month without? Okay, that makes sense. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I could do that, though. I think I'd want to. 1, 2. I like the idea of 9-piece protection on him, but reflex may even be better. For Mad Hatter, this ability is so powerful, and this one's actually huge as well. He's a very good champion for a lot of areas. I think he's very much worth getting booked up. Let's see who else you have. It's not booked. Volcanos, Artak is huge as well. Hatter's gonna be used in a few areas. Yeah, if you're good with it, I'll book him up. Let's go 2. Get the okay, well. Let's just not book that A1. Oh wait, no, we are booking the A1 only. This is 5. All right, it's a decent booking there. Oh man, they're gonna make me go all the way. Sorry, Journal. Luck is just not in my favor today. Nothing is working out. Only cycle off of it for 1 to 2 weeks. If we could get him into Reflex plus Merciless, something like that, it could probably be very powerful for him. But we can't really do that with this setup, I don't think. I think Reflex is very good for him. Duchess may also need to be faster. Well, she definitely needs to be faster. There's no maybe to that. I do like her in the protection, but I feel like it's more of a luxury at the moment and not really something that can be justified very easily. Let's see, I like for her to be 270, honestly, but if she was able to get into Stone Skin, that would be awesome because then it would be able to be used in the arena as well. $270. Let's see. I can go look at the forge, but I really don't think there's gonna be much I can do in the forge, honestly. We'll see. Let's go see. No, there's nothing in the forge. We got no forge stuff. So silver is very, very low. Bring ready 5-star. Okay. All of these basically should just be sold. Ones with speed can maybe keep. Especially in these other sets though, like this. We don't need this. You don't need this, just filling up your boxes. Because you're not going to most likely rework these pieces anyways. Especially not the boots. Definitely don't want to rework the boots. Typically, there's so much RNG to them. Especially at 5-star. I mean, 5-star, it's just going to be meh. Drive from personal CVC. You went hard, dude. You definitely did. So Duchess here. Feral's actually got a good build. You did well on that one. Definitely. Unfortunately, not 9 pieces of Feral. That could be pretty awesome if you were able to pull it off. Missing a banner. You buy energy and host Spider again? You definitely can do that. Actually, speaking of, let me go show you Spider real quick. Are you on Spider stage 10? 38. Oh, your Gizmac's going to do better than before. Maybe. Actually, no, he won't be much of a difference, honestly. It'll be the same as before. Let's see. If Feral could get into Relentless or Reflex, that would be better than this. It's going to be hard to get him into that, though. This could be a really fast weapon. Let's see. Nope. Just dodge the speed. Thank you. What about Reflex? Do we got anything good here? Oh, speed boots. Wow, uses basically all the silver. I love it. Let's see what we got, though. Equipped. Your Imic's probably being used, isn't he? One piece of gear takes everything, dude. It's awful. Like, how expensive this stuff is to upgrade. And this, we need some more accuracy. This can be... I don't take Eostrid stuff necessarily. Don't know where to use him. Okay, well, a lot of times he's using Iron Twins. Man. We have a lot of pieces here that could be good for him. It can make him actually... Well, I actually have no clue how this would make him. We need glyphs and everything for this if I was to do it. Crazy stuff. Let's go to Duchess real quick. See if I was to equip this. Dang, okay. It's not even... This is a much better build as far as the speed and stuff goes. We haven't got a silver to do it. So I probably will have to do that. Let you farm some more spiders so we can do this and actually do it right. I don't want to do it the wrong way for you. But your Gizmac's going to be very good for the arena now. And also, you do kind of have a Chimera team. You have Mikage plus... Actually, I'll show you your Chimera team in just a moment. I can't, actually, because Chimera goes down for... What is it, like? It goes down for a whole day. Why does it go down for a day? I don't know. They have to calculate all kinds of equations that are difficult, I guess. I can look right now and tell you who won ours. Or anybody's for that matter. So we keep up the decrease. If we keep up these debuffs, we're golden. Never worked. For Iron Twins, yeah, it's a little bit tricky. We can get it to work eventually, though. Definitely. Silver's just a pain to get, dude. It is so hard to keep a decent stockpile of silver. We do have Mad Hatter taken up now with books. We have those burns going off. Looking good. We have Toshiro blasting the Hydra heads. Have you seen your Toshiro do this kind of damage? Maybe you have. I hope not. Maybe you've seen him do more, which would be the thing. I hope it not even more, though, to be fair. You think they just want us to wait longer for relics? I mean, but waiting one day, I don't like that they do that, because it gives us one less day during the week to do Chimera if you wanted to do it on Thursday, right? 1.2 million damage. Boom! 440,000. That wasn't as crazy, but still pretty decent. Why did that head on the far left come up? It wasn't its turn yet. Chill out. And it didn't even die. It had plenty of HP left. 1 mil. Never let your energy run over is the biggest tip for silver. Yeah, that's actually true. Very true. And do your faction wars and sell all the forge stuff and buy energy packs. That's a good one too. It's a decent tip there. Toshiro's about to blast himself on this this head of suffering over there. Yeah, it's bad. It really is. Boom! Big hit onto a nice reflect damage. You always love to see that. $700 million silver there? Yeah. Your silver's in a really good spot. When all four heads are down and one comes up, it'll always bring another one up with it. Really? Why is that? That's not written in the rules of Hydra, is it? Why does the game sound so loud? I don't hear the music I'm playing. I just hear the game sound. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of weird audio playing, basically. Gizmac, do some more damage, buddy. There we go. Fantastic. We got Toshiro free. And now the damage is good to just soar. Yeah, I knew there were some weird interactions where the heads would come up. I didn't know it was like that on purpose, though. I thought it was like a bug, because it didn't seem to happen consistently. It's not written anywhere, is it? But that's how it should work. $1 million damage on that head. Wow. Swapping free and artifact upgrades cheaper? Well, I don't think they should make gear swapping free necessarily. I think they could make stuff cheaper. But I don't think gear swapping being free is great, because then you just get too much silver. You just gotta, there's a fine line between silver being a useless, irrelevant resource that you just have millions and millions and millions of that you don't even ever spend it. And silver being something you just can never, stops you from playing the game. Right now, it stops you from playing the game. But if it was free to swap gear, then you just wouldn't really be using it. I'd say lethal plus feral. If you don't have feral, then I'd say lethal plus stone skin is probably the most popular builds for Siegfried. I've used 6 pieces of Merciless, which works out really good. I've used the Stone Skin plus Lethal build, works out good, or Stone Skin plus Defense Ignore build, works out good. And I currently use the Lethal plus Feral build, or sorry, Savage plus Feral build. This team should do some really good damage for you. It's already at, we'll wait till it gets to 100 million, and then I'll get out and let you run it some, Journal, because basically it's not going to be finished until you get some more silver, so I can come in here and adjust the champions a bit more. It should work very well right now, but I want to wait until you get that stuff done before I really say, okay, this is solid, good, and done. And also remember, your Toshiro's not even booked, so he's missing 20% damage. Swapping Blessings and Mastery should be free. There should be a time to do it for free. Yeah. I don't necessarily care that it's... Maybe you should get a free one every month. I don't know. I wouldn't mind him. I would love for him to be free. I mean, because to be fair, it's gyms, and people, if you're not buying gyms, it is very restrictive to test out new stuff like Blessings and Masteries, which can make a huge difference in your account. Yeah, dude. Well, the thing is, Viking right now, I can't do it on Siegfried because I don't have enough resources to swap it. Though I am curious, does his passive still proc whenever he has the aspect of Searoth proc as well? Like it is it aspect of Searoth reduces the damage and then he has block damage pop up? That's what I assume would happen, but I'm not certain. Counters Gizmac big slam really well. Yeah, that's actually very true. The double hit slam. But I just don't know how it works. If the block damage stops it first and then the aspect of Searoth works after that, that would be insane. But I gotta feel that's not how it works. I'd be surprised if it even counters Gizmac's. I guess it could. No, I'd be surprised if it is because Gizmac's big slam ignores block damage anyways if they're under burn. Know about the kiddos of people working there? Oh. You see it as you farmed or spend the gems on masteries? Yeah, I can see masteries and blessings being okay to be swapped because those are something that, I mean, it's gems. Gems are basically it's a premium currency, right? So unlike silver, which is more like a game resource, gems, I don't know. I think I agree with that one. That masteries and blessings should be free. You don't know about that, but running Gizmac's big slam into him, first hit triggers passive, and the second hit doesn't kill him. Oh, wow. Okay. If that's the case, that is insane. I will definitely be swapping it over to my Siegfried then to try that out. Yes, well, account giveaways, yes. I do actually have one loaded up that I need to do very soon. This team's going to actually do a lot of damage. Assuming it goes very late into the fight, this should do very good damage for you, actually. This should beat, well, it definitely will beat your Trunda team that you were using before. Like, look at this. It should be doing that burn right here, right? Very soon. It'll beat the Trunda team, and your Trunda team can be using a lower difficulty. What's Gizmac's condition to do his burn again? What you got going on here, buddy? Let's take it. Let's see. Okay, he places the burn then. Before each champion takes a turn, also before the start of the fight, or before the start of the champion's turn, has a 50% chance of placing HP burn on all enemies for 1 turn. Can't be resisted if the champion's crit rate is 100% or higher. So place 1, which is really good for, you know, getting around that daggone poison cloud. No, I mean like, what's his condition to replace the burn? He is crit capped, but it's just a 50% chance of doing it, it looks like. I didn't know if he had a skill that did it, or if it was just the passive like it is, or if it was something else. So at the start of each of his turns, I guess? Is there a cooldown on it? Let's see. He's about to take a turn, I think. There we go. More HP burns. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, dude. He smacked almost 1 billion on Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare today. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so Duchess died. Rip the team. That's okay. This is still a work in progress. He's gonna get the gear fixed or get the silver situation fixed. Let's see what Toshiro did here. But this team may get you that 400 million damage. This will do a lot of damage, especially when all the gear is, you know, fixed and in the right spot. It'll do a ton. Yeah, only using Gizmack's first form. We just went over the increased speed and the decreased speed. There's no reason to switch him over here. We have plenty of damage from Toshiro. But he's built for PvP. So as far as some stuff... Oh, dang it. I can't click anything here. Never mind. But your current Chimera stuff, let's see what you're doing. What's your name here? What did you do? 5K Cal, 3rd place. Dang, you have some... Oh, sorry, these are million points. Where are you? There you are. Oh yeah, we got you got an amazing team now. Drop a Laz, drop Gizmack, put in Mikage, and then throw in Lydia as soon as you get her. GG. Get a Fina in here, plus Galathier, plus Toshiro. Actually, I literally built a team for somebody earlier in the week that did amazing. Let me see. Okay. No problem with ice going. Okay. I was reading your message into Pora. I'll check on that in a little bit. But we're going to jump out of this account and we're going to jump into the next one. How'd you build him? You first joined the stream? Yeah. So did not see, but you got him too. I don't know how to build him 100%. Here you go. So 4-piece stone skin, 4-piece pinpoint is how I like to build him. Because he has defense ignore in that second form anyways. Feral will be good in his Chimera team too. Yeah, that's true. He can use his Feral as well. I've not used Feral much in Chimera. On accounts I've been into. But definitely could for sure. What's going on, Shane? How are you doing? But let me show you in the arena real quick how this is going to work. So like... probably gonna be, that's not gonna work too well. Let's try this. So you have your Gizmack. Is your Arbiter built to be fast? No. Well, that's okay. Let's pretend we had not 4-piece stone skin. All right, let's just do this. Commodus plus Gizmack and hope they don't strip me. So far, so good. All right. Do the old switcheroo. And then we do the blast them all with the A2. Why did that not kill him? What's going on here? Give the pain link to him. Boom. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and kill your Gaius. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Not for sure what's going on. Well. Why did that not kill him, I wonder? The Siegfried thing? Oh, dang. If you find the clip, I would love to see it for sure. We got to do this first, and then we do the form swap. I forget to do that most of the time. Crit plus crit damage boost. Weird. Either way. Neither here nor there, I guess. Blew up my bombs. All right, well... Your Gizmack's going to do good. He's going to do a lot of damage to a lot of people. Not for sure. I guess maybe just not hitting hard enough to go through that. He does need more HP for sure. And once we boost his stats in other ways, he'll be doing even better. But this will work in arena, definitely. Especially once you're speed tuned. They have stone skin? Yeah, but he does a lot of damage, and usually a lot of times will break the stone skin. I thought. He doesn't ignore stone skin. Is it just, let me see. Okay, so he's not boosting any damage versus stone skin. I guess that does make sense then. That makes sense. Let's try this team for him. We got to redeem him. His HP burn ignores stone. Well, it doesn't ignore it. HP burn can be placed through stone skin anyways. That's fine. There we go. Kills everybody, no problem. I guess the only thing I can think of is that the Gizmax I've built on other accounts were strong enough to nuke those squishier champions through stone skin. I guess maybe it's the only thing. Also ran Sulfurion in a few of them, which just removes stone skin anyways. But it's definitely right and makes sense why he wasn't killing them. This is going to do nothing because there's block debuffs. What if you mainly want to use in Hydra? You don't do too much PvP? I mean, for Hydra, you could build him with attack, but I would really... Personally, I would just say build him for arena and it'll work good in Hydra. That's what I did. That should be perfect. Let's try this. Yeah, it's true. It only needs 300 million for those 4. Yeah, that's really true. Sulfurion's crazy. Here we go. Let's kill the Rotos. Not quite. The good old Ward of the Fallen kills my dude. But that's okay. We got some bombs coming in. Don't worry. Can he do it? He does it. Fantastic. So your Gizmax can be good. It's going to be built well enough to do some good work for you. We'll get Commodus adjusted eventually, but jump into the next account. Let me see. This one I'll pick up later on whenever he has more silver. Now, I gotta jump into an account doing Amius. Anybody here like Amius a ton? Like Amius is your just favorite boss? You're like, yeah, I can't wait to do Amius's rotation. He's so cool. Such a fun dude. How many of you are like that? I'm about to do some marble races on Twitch, and that's how you would win the giveaways. Or the takeovers. Yo, yeah, guys, drop a like on the stream. Okay, Casper, you like Amius? Okay. Can't even beat him on easy in Curse City. He's not the easiest boss to beat. Okay, so this is for wait. Earn 80 immortal soul essences from the Iron Twins Fortress. This takes a long time to do, doesn't it? Thank you for that follow, whoever that was. Appreciate that. Made an OP. Thank you very much. Not sure what I hate more, Amius or Live Arena. I do think he needs to have Amius beat anyways. However, 2 to 8 weeks. That's not good. Because basically, if I do this for him, right now, he paid me to do this. If I do it right now, he's going to have me do it again next month. I mean, Amius is going to give good rewards, and it's going to give him mythical too, right? Took you a whole 2 months for that mission? That's crazy. You're getting your gold 5 and you're silver. Okay, what? In arena, you're gold 5 in live arena, you're silver 4. Amius is the easiest boss ever. Yes, I agree. Oh, what? What in the world kind of drugs are you on, dude? Amius is the easiest boss ever. We're gonna switch him to Brimstone. He is using Hydra, but Brimstone's gonna be okay. He doesn't even need 600 gems; just needs 300. It's a discount. Or to Macabre. We have 109 million silver, so we're looking pretty decent. I got a feeling this Mortu is not really used. What? The heal reduction will be good. I will make an announcement before I do the account giveaway takeover stuff. So whoever wants to join can do that, no problem. Amius can be brute force with 3 brimstones. You do it like that in multiple rotations. You're like, mechanics? Psh, what is that? Mechanics? Nonsense. We don't do those shenanigans here. What's Amius's accuracy needs? You guys know? Curse City, Amius, hard, 1. 475. Oh my goodness. What? Says he can't make it. You miss using Mortu? He's one of the coolest looking champions. I was actually building a Mortu Macabre on my account. Because I have a +4 6-star one. But didn't really come to like that too much. Wait, it can be resisted, right? Can't be resisted if it's under heal reduction. The block buffs can't be. Do you have any other champion who places block buffs by any chance? We do. The Loki may not be geared. None of these champions are geared. Okay, Lydia. Can we do something? Can she be in this team? No, Lydia's not part of this. What kind of stuff are you feeding me here? What's going on? I thought it was going to show only the champs who could be used here. Shayak? Ain't using him. Build Mortu and do a live arena video with him. I did do some live arena, but he just got blasted. I tried to put him in high resistance. I might do some more stuff. I put him in like 800 plus resistance, but he still got stripped all the time. Kind of felt bad. We could put a Kymar in here as well, I guess. He has the Caldor dude. Yeah. Where's a Kymar at? There we go. Don't need the bombs. Mortu will be good if I could just get him in here with some accuracy. But how come I can't get him to 475 accuracy? What kind of sense does that make? Sets? No sets. Stats, just 215 speed with 4. What in the world? Why is it not saying that can work? There's no way that he can't be those stats, right? Maybe he's just refusing to have Mortu in the team. Goodness, the kids up there are screaming. We can use a 666R Awaken George with ally attack. That's true. All right. Heal reduction, decrease attack. What's his accuracy at? 317. Not quite enough to consistently land. Well, with him in the lead, it would be plenty. Is he built at least? Yeah, he's actually built pretty well. I like to see that. Kind of doubt bombs do much damage to him, but maybe they do okay. Let's pretend Mortu lands his stuff. Don't do the heal reduction strat. Amius can go weird and swap to continuous heals and ruin the run. We have a strip. We have a strip. It's okay. Boom, heal up. Massive HP heal. Yep, GG's. Huge Mortu hits. I love to see it, right? You love to see it. Well, but the heal reduction strat, I feel like it's the best, like the most consistent thing, right? Of course, that's not doing anything. Doesn't really matter. The old swapperoo on the mythical forms, don't love to see that. Resisted. All right, what's the bombs gonna do to him? Curious. Heal up. Maybe some more bombs. There we go. A little bit more. Now, next form's going to be doing some swaps and making some things kind of weird, right? This form swaps his buffs into his debuffs, and swaps. Next form swaps my buffs into debuffs. So here, I don't think we get weaken. I'll have to find out. Nah, no weaken. Ain't nobody dying either. Nobody's dying. Not today. Do some turn meter boosting action. Try to get some heal reduction, maybe. Nope. Just not going to get it on there, apparently. Well, there goes Mortu Macabre. It may just be hoping for the best as far as the heals. Can I out brimstone those heals? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. 16k bomb. Yikes. I know, dude. It's not really doing as much as I was hoping it would. Maybe able to just out. May just be able to let brimstone just do its thing, right? Because Marichka is doing nothing, actually. With weaken, yeah. Bombs is not the way. Not the way at all. You surprised on use Rathalos and Drexstar, so Rathalos was doing way too much damage? Really? Hygum Games, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. This form took 30,000, which is still not very good. All right, Mortu. We're going to try to get you with 400. There we go. Let's in case he was using this build already. Storage is full. Okay, it sure is full. You don't need this nonsense. What's going on here? All right, let's give this another go. What's his HP at? 60,000. He's just not very good on that HP at all. What's his arbiter's speed and stuff? 60,000. Not looking great, but we'll throw her in there. Finally made it. Had a doctor's appointment. Hope your doctor's appointment went well. Hopefully nothing serious going on. Hopefully it all worked out well for you. Yeah, you made it just in time. Just in time to watch me destroy Amius. That he will cleanse and do stuff, so I don't really want to do anything. Wait, A1 places heal reduction? Sweet. I didn't even realize that. What news to me? Granted, don't really need to use that right now. Did not really need to use that just yet. How did I miss that he places that on his A1 skill? We're just going to switch him forms now so that whenever he does his stuff, it forces me to swap anyways. Oh, his A1's actually a gigantic heal reduction picture. So, yeah, there's actually, it makes sense. Didn't even land that time. Go for some big heals. I wish he hit for a little bit more than that. I don't know, like a actual chunk of HP. Be pretty cool. I do have a decreased attack, which I would like to place here eventually. Here we go, bombs! Bombs away! Boom! Big hit. Big hit. Not good. Not good at all. We gotta get some heals going. That's not the skill that does the heals. I thought it was their A3 that did the heals. I was wrong. Switch forms. So if he does the res, then we'll be good to go. I thought it was a skill 4 that did the heals, I'm saying. I mean, she immune to heal reduction? Who's that? Him? No. Yeah, I need decrease attack on the boss. I may swap the Arbiter out because she's kind of squishy anyways. Kaja reses. She may be tankier. She's got no gear on. Well, we'll try it again the way she is. Now, the boss is not immune to heal reduction, if that's what you were asking. You'll not be killing this Amius. Your champ selection, you have this rotation beyond trash. Yeah, it's a little difficult one, isn't it? I mean, he's difficult to clear in general, I believe. Couldn't even beat it on normal. Yeah, he's definitely tricky to beat. Can you try it on my account? Try what? On whose account? I really wish we had some heals going on here. We don't, unfortunately. I could put Marichka's up, but I don't really want to do that just yet. Heal reduction. Not quite what I'm looking for. Dang, why are you slacking, dude? What the heck's going on? Oh, okay. Arbiter just snoozing down there. We need to get Artak back around for another turn to use his decreased attack. Dang. It's hard. Use Tur a lot. You brought him from 3 to 5 stars. Tanks damage. Ah, wrong form. Stagnite. But why did no accounts that I'm in have Stagnite? Why's that, you know? If he's on this rotation, he is on this rotation. Let's see about this. You could destroy max HP with his Lanathril. True, true. Speaking of that surprise of your life when Stag nuked my team in Arena yesterday, not even kidding. Yeah, a nuker Stag Knight can be crazy stuff. Be a nasty champion for sure. All right, so with this, we got another Brimstone on Adeline. Oh, you're saying getting Aislinn up for this as well. Allies and the value of shield is increased. Buffs placed with this skill cannot be removed. I think it'd be good if he's brought up. Arbiter, Lanathril. Somebody said Lanathril to destroy his max HP. It's not booked. Padrig may be interesting. Let's see. Let's see if he'd be interesting at all. I should swap forms there. No Rathalos, no real like damage dealers in that sense. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a good old damage or a heal reduction placed, which gotta quit this now. Not really gonna work. Okay, yeah. Boop. Bombs away. You have him and he just doesn't do anything for you? Who's that? Stag Knight? Stag is awesome and you're not invited to the party. Dang, that's rough. That is brutal. Give me that strengthen. Oh. Big damage for sure. We have as many chances to place of that Brimstone, which I mean it's just going to place anyways, so not a big deal. What is this? This is a block buffs and... I mean, he places increased attack on the next form, doesn't he? The Artac kind of needs to get back around to another turn so I can do the decreased attack now and then do it again later. I'm telling you, just go 3 Brimstones and 2 healers in 30 minutes. Later, he's dead. 3 brimstones and 2 healers. 3 6-star brimstones, or are you just saying any star brimstones is good? This guy is a nightmare to beat. He 100% is. And the craziest thing is even Plarium doesn't know how to beat him. They don't understand how he works either. Because he's oftentimes quite bugged. You can, but you need high blessings, 5 to 6-star, and gear intense, yeah. So, not a good idea. 3 any stars, 1 to 5. I really need a buff. I need a debuff that he's going to cleanse when he swaps to the other form. Oh my gosh. Because right now there's nothing. Like right now he's going to switch to the other form and then just buff up. That's all there is. Because he doesn't, oh wait, no, he tried to, why did he try to heal just now but didn't before? What's going on there? I don't understand that. That's the crazy thing about him is he does weird stuff. Oh, gear intense is for the Chronom build. Okay, okay. Well, Artak's dead. My damage dealer. Someone just need to accept we can't kill Amius? Yeah. Let's see. We'll throw in some brimstones and see. We're not gonna. Should you be farming dragon for points or just do some campaign? You can do dragon 20. I mean, it's a lot of energy either way. I haven't done the math on it. But it'd definitely be a lot of energy either way. So the other brimstone champions that we have would be not very many. We have Kaimar, who does have brimstone, but not enough accuracy, unfortunately. Could definitely have some added to him. His attack percentage chestplate could be accuracy, no problem. Probably no problem. Hopefully no problem. Oh, why is his speed so low? What the heck? Use Rathalos, Artak, Duchess, Feral, and Adeline. His Adeline's only 5-star, unfortunately. Yeah, 6-star unbooked. He has the books, he could do it. Rathalos under conditions can 1-shot Amius normal and 2-shot Amius hard. Yeah. He does crazy damage, I know. Use the one tasking about Gizmak. Oh, 250, yeah, 250 or 300. I mean, either speed is good. Like, just do either of those is great. Like, anything between that is great for Hydra and for PvP. All right, so don't book Glycad for Amius. Okay, that's good to know. That's not what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we over there for? What do we want to do here? Of course, Brimstone's going to do it. I just don't know. Like, Brimstone would make the magic happen. More of them would be better, of course. Yo, thank you for that follow. Garrett, I appreciate it, dude. 11k. Let's swap this Arbiter over for a minute. Give her some more HP. I'm gonna try this again. Just an A1 for me? Dang, dude, that's crazy. Which is no blessing, so it'd be one tapped, yeah. But he's the only hero reduction champ we have. This is wrong. If I wanted to go a non-hero reduction strategy, it would basically have to be... I don't know if it'd even be possible. I feel like I need heal reduction. Maybe I don't, though. Oh, 600 resistance on the Marichka? Possibly. I can check in just a minute. Boom. The heal reduction, of course, came off. Yeah, good resist there, Amius. Good resist, bud. Good resist. All right, so some weekend, some of that stuff, cleanse them. Heal reduction now is not too bad. I can't go. What's the accuracy on our attack? It's pretty high. It's like 400, I think. I thought it was 400 something. Plus the aura from Commodus. It may just be able to damage him down with just brimstones all the time. Just do a bunch of speed and just brimstone procs. Brimstone. I can give it a shot. Just do a tanky team, just brimstones. Just not even worry about him. Just bring in, let's say Padrick instead. Is one brimstone enough? It's a question. Will it do the job? Oh, we can tick down. He did the this effect first. Weaken doesn't make him do this, I don't think. I think it's only decreased attack and things like that, right? Makes him open with that skill. It's weird to know what makes him do what, because he does different stuff all the time, it seems like. You could do Lord Chamfort, Eternal Decrease Speed. There's no Lord Chamfort on this account, is there? Oh, maybe you're not talking to me. Let's see. There is Lord Chamfort, level 50, though. We can swap to Strengthen? Yeah, it's okay. It's gone now. We can just forget about that. No. Not anything he can switch. That's not what I'm saying. When he switches forms, if he has decreased attack, he will typically use the buff swap skill first, I believe, or maybe it's the maybe he'll open with the attempt to heal, so the continuous heal actually works. Whereas if he has other buffs on him, he won't do that. I forget what it is to set up. I'm pretty sure if he has decreased attack, he'll switch back to the other form and uses heal first, so heal reduction actually works. If you have heal reduction plus decreased attack, it's fantastic. All works out well. But he's not doing that right now. So right now, we're just going to hope that we can just brimstone him down to the end. You need 2 swappable debuffs or swap to be more guaranteed. Okay. For this to be guaranteed or this to be guaranteed? I want this to be guaranteed typically. So he goes over in this form and uses that first. Just hits that wall. It's not great. We do have Arbiter who can res if we do end up dying. Turn meter boost. Well, Artak, you're missing your stuff again, buddy. What's going on here, man? You're kind of slacking. Kind of just not doing as good as you should. And that's not good either. Would love to get a decreased attack. Let's check out what Artak's accuracy is. Because for some reason, he's not placing his stuff. 307. Huh. I was thinking it said 407. How could I be deceived like that? A3 guaranteed. There we go. Flawless now. Yeah, that's true. The A1 will mess the team up, right, Bob? Who else do we have that can do some decent sustain, some heals, some keep me alive in this fight? Kymar can do the reset, which may or may not do that much. Nia has some cooldown reset. Not gonna do that much either. We can try Kymar again, though he's just kind of squishy, isn't he? 65,000 HP? Maybe. We'll see. To go the this first. Nope, why did he not do that first this time? I don't even understand. Don't reset with Kymar? On the other form. But now why did he switch already? He didn't even do the heal yet and he swapped forms. What's going on? Why are you doing these goofy things? He swaps if you do the reset? Oh, okay, passive down. Use Whisper. Whisper can't be used anyways. Try Yostrid. Some turn meter boosting. Whisper's a Night Revenant, though. Night Revs can't be here, right? If you decrease the cooldown, he will too. Okay. That's actually very interesting to know. The skill beyond 4-turn cooldown. Revives. What ability does that? Okay. Actually very interesting. I never actually paid attention to that passive. I knew he had some cooldown stuff on the next form, but I didn't realize he did here. Very cool, very cool. Base form goes to alt form faster if you reset. Alt form nukes you if you reset. Makes sense. Good to know. Only been like that for ever. So it's good to know that. Good to know that. She's not Night Rev. This is a specific faction, so like you can only use the 4 factions. She's not available this rotation. You can use her most of the time, and she is good, but you can't use her this rotation. Yeah, it swaps. There we go. Just go ahead and get all that heal stuff up. Nah, you're good. You're good. Sleep on everybody. You don't need to read the novel they wrote for a skill set. No problem. Yeah, I know, right? Only a little short story that I got going on here. And even then, I don't think everything's 100% accurate. Some turn meter boost. A little bit of heals. Let's use this A1. I think we're just dead here, honestly. Did something get reset from her, I guess? I assume so. And now we get smacked. Here we go. Boom. Get the big heals up. Oh, yeah. Very, very cool. Very cool. Also, if you're pulling Sacred today, okay, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I'm not pulling any more shards today. I had all my luck shown to me from those prism crystals I did. Yeah, she has some cooldown decreases that are happening. Maybe next prism has a feral in it. Hey. Maybe so, right? Maybe the next one does. Heck. Hard. Stage 1. Find a team. Let's see if there's any in the optimizer. Optimizer has Glycad, Ferrican teams. Shenanigans I'm not going to be able to do here. This is Demon Spawn, High Elves, Rotation. Ornn, Arbiter, Drexstar, Mortu. Artak plus Marichka. Huh. Really? Interesting setup. Very high resist on the Marichka. Somebody mentioned that a second ago. Thank you for that follow, whoever that was, by the way. Let's see if we can do this. Whoa. Kind of need this piece, though. Let's actually save this stuff before I go changing things. That is already saved. It's 101,000 HP. It's a 6-star Marichka. Pretty tanky Artak as well. And in bolster gear, which I don't know if Marichka and bolster really is required for this. Marichka. Also in full auto, which is pretty sweet. Okay, we cannot do it right now. Let's see. So this setup right here is what I'm talking about. That bolster setup. Okay, so if a gear is capable to do that, go 90,000 plus. Wait. Mate, are you, wait, are you Demolisher? So if gears is capable to do that, go 90,000 plus. Should try Broncos 3 rare team. Dang, we really don't have that much good sustainability stuff. Like, really can't get to 600 accuracy very easily at all. Sorry, 600 resistance. Or relics. Which relic gives resistance in the first one? I know there's one that does it. At least. HP, accuracy there. Attack, HP, attack. HP. Defense, HP, attack. None of them do that for me. Stats, 215. Oh man, configure. I can use the accuracy one for attack for sure. I don't take all this stuff from all these champs though to make this work. Fabian and Cora Battle Lazarius. I don't know if this even works at this point. Mr. Terra, what's going on? Mr. Terawatt. Very good. Let's see. Amius. Save as champion preset. I'll just jot the notes down for Fabian. Helm. Gloves. Battle. Chest. Cora. Shield, Laz boots, and Shamail web. We'll just do this. Gotta make space again. Oh, space is still full? 550 works too. 220 speed. Looks kind of low. We'll just see in just a moment. We do have the speed aura. We have a little bit that can be glyphed as well. I wonder how much Artax specific build matters. The journal for her is good though. I definitely agree. This is just good for her in general. Yeah, Rotos, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. Very, very cool. All right, preset manager. This was pre. Wait, how is this? How is. What? How is this pre my stuff? But this is before I did anything. Okay. He probably needs regeneration, but let's try this the way it is. I don't know why he'd be in supersonic before I did the build. I guess I put him in provoke actually for whatever area. And of course, he's going to have to survive these hits, so he's probably going to be tankier than what he is. Maybe. I don't actually know. It's a pretty easy way to find out, wasn't it? It's a pretty easy way to find out. It could be because Marichka being too slow. What's his Cursed City bonuses like? He has none. What's his live arena stuff look like? Cursed City speed. Let's get a few of these. All right, and then Artak. Can he be that build? He is 257 speed. He's very fast. Wow. 452 accuracy. Daggone. Did he really? That's not too surprising, him getting bugged out. Do a bell, get it up a little bit. Equip this. Sets. Regen. I know what was happening to this Artak while I was confused. It's because I did this build originally for him. Dang, there's like no regeneration gear over here anyways. Actually show it to chat. Can't just yet. I'm gonna try to get this worked on. If it's even possible. Go priority stats speed. Try to get a faster piece on Marichka. Let's go tanky as possible if I can. Let's see. I gotta put the other piece back on him as far as the necklace. Actually, no, this is might be the right one. This is the tankiest build I can get right now, it looks like. $85K. Give it a shot. Let's see. You want to take over? Not yet. I'm gonna do the drawing in just a minute. I'll do the drawing as soon as this is over, which won't be too much longer. Most likely. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out in just a minute. Okay, that's pretty neat. Didn't just kill him that time at least. Marichka needs another turn here, though. It's not going to be looking very pretty. Man, oh man. He needs to be so much more tanky, it seems. It's gonna be a marble race. I went a little bit over the time I was expecting to go with these two. Well, this one. It's okay though. Who even designed this boss? Somebody who likes to make life difficult, apparently. The decreased attack going into this form is not really the best, is it? Like, that's going to be what kills me. Which... I'm surprised he did this on full auto. Like, you could do this on manual and be okay, right? Like, have Marichka use her A3 and stuff? Or wait, because there's no team presets here either. Amy's got easy after Knave of Hearts. Yeah, definitely. Makes sense. I could see that for sure. Maybe I'll just do this manual. Let's see. Right now, we just need to wait. So next form, he's going to switch, and then the decreased attack is going to become something different. If I was to put decreased attack on him then. So we already swapped. So now I can just heal up. I can do the HP burn here. It's fine. Do that. Decrease attack. Oh, that... Okay, no, it becomes increased attack on the other form. My bad. Okay, so I need decreased attack going into that form, and then not decreased attack coming out of that form. Easy enough. It's no problem. I understand it now. We're good. We're good. Six minutes of manual action, basically. Here we go. Exciting stuff. Knave Morgan or MVP on Amius? For sure. Why is Marichka getting... It's no big deal. So, we'll just leave no increased attack on him, basically. The stun is what she resists. Sleep is unresistible. Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of realized that after she continually gets slept. Hear some fussing upstairs. I'm hoping the kiddos are okay. I guess this is the most optimal way to do it. Does this look like fun content to you guys? What do you think? Where's my brimstone? Oh, brimstone, come back, please. There we go. There's a brimstone. Get the shield up. Get the old form swap into the brimstone. There we go. HP burn. Ally attack. 'Cause he doesn't scale. He doesn't become any, you know, scarier later in the fight or anything. As long as I don't mess up the manual action. It's just going to be fun content until then. It's only funny when he's dead? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I can go this A2 now. Actually, need to plus HP burn on him. No reason to go A2 just yet. Doing this once a month is kind of fun since it'll be, yeah, diverse across accounts. Kind of fun for people who don't really know what fun means, I guess. I could see that. I could see that for sure, yeah. Just kidding. But more than that, it'll just be annoying it. For sure. This is not my idea of fun. We just need some more brimstone. Please, all the brimstone come to me. Boom. There we go. We're slowly getting him down, working him down slowly, slowly, slowly. Decrease attack. It's going to be safe. There we go. Merchka plus Artak. Holding it down. Whoa there, boss. What you doing? Whoa, hey, getting a little bit carried away there. A little bit crazy. Slow down, slow down. Thankfully, we are not dead yet. So he's going to heal. Go and place a decrease attack up for sure. You don't think you have the chance to take on this boss? Try this rotation to go and get your behind handed to you? Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens for sure. It's a very difficult boss, typically. Of course, you can have some champions like this that can just do some shenanigans like you're seeing here. Hey, buddy. Second. Okay. Y'all okay? All right, hey guys, I'm going to be right back. I gotta go check on something real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. Got some bloody messes upstairs, bloody nose. They're all good, but bloody mess indeed. So we're gonna reset that. Let's go ahead and just use this turn. A1. I don't want to have some decrease attack up. 1.5 years to get Carnage. He's worth it even in this meta. Yeah, Carnage is great. He's really good versus all the Murchka, Siegfried, Rotos, all kind of stuff. Why do we keep getting them skills reset now? Come on, stop resetting. What? What? 8 minutes of this? All right, we might do this off stream. I might work on this guy's stuff later on. I do want to do some account takeover giveaways for you all, but this will be the team. I guess she has lore of, or this right here that keeps getting reset. That's the only thing I can think of. She should be able to survive through that, honestly, but apparently not quite. So I'm gonna tell him I'll do this off stream. We'll have to manual the boss. Kind of boring to watch. All right, guys, let's go see how we can do this takeover stuff. Those stink to deal with? Yeah, it does. You close to void? Okay, here we go. So the marbles on stream. A little bit later than I expected, but it's okay. We're very close to being on the time. Probably in a year you'll get enough champs plus gear to crash through Immus. You're a youngling. Patience, Padawan. Patience, right? Let's see where we're at here. Game capture. Where is the marbles on stream? I don't know. It says it's supposed to be playing. Running install script. Where is said install script? I don't know. Chimera doesn't have champ locks. I'm just in a clan with spenders and they put up insane numbers. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Yo, think of, oh, yo, the big raid from MTG Jedi. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Let's play direct with DirectX 12, maybe. Can I even get this game to open? Come on. Open up for me, please. Launching, running install script. Microsoft redistributable. Not for sure how long it's gonna take. Okay, the following components required. Okay, yeah, just go do that. Put it on my computer. It's got a little loading circle. Here we go. Marbles on stream is working. Whoa, it's probably loud for you guys. Sorry. Accept. I'll turn it down just a second. There we go. Please sign in. Twitch. Confirm. Yeah, it's good. Earn more with our revenue share program. What the heck? Why would people... No, I don't want no Marbles creators thing. I just want to... Oh, sorry for the jams. It's so loud. 7%? Apply? All right. There we go. You don't got Twitch? I may be able to get this to work somehow in other places. Let me see, 1 second. All right. So what we'll do is we'll just go with a tilted tilt. I don't know what this is. Never done that before. Let's go for just a race then. Actually, no. You know what? Let's go with tilt. We'll try something new. Viewer, yeah. Add to local leaderboard UC. Nah, tilt. Let's do that. So it may only work on Twitch, not for sure. Exclamation point play. I'm pretty sure actually it definitely only works on Twitch. But I will join for... Wait, journal. I'm already on your account. I'll join for one person. If I'm going to enter my ball. This is for all of YouTube. If my ball wins, then somebody on YouTube gets to take that spot, I guess. I don't know. If you guys don't have Twitch, just let me know. If I win, give it to you. Or if someone else wins, they want to give it away, they can give it away to whoever. I don't care. I don't know how to do it another way where we can all enter and it'll be fair and easy. Other than yesterday, I was just like, hey, who wants to do it? Go ahead and say something. And then that worked okay, I guess. But I'll play for YouTube. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do I start? Start. There we go. We got 14 people, so I have a pretty good chance of winning. Dibs. All right, you got dibs on that. Sorry, Monkey D. A little bit late there, buddy. A little bit late. Oh, I gotta tilt the map. Okay, how do I do this? How do I make myself win? Haha, I didn't realize I gotta control this whole thing. Okay, everybody get back. Can't let Faux Hawk win. Okay, Taraku, let's go to the front, buddy. Let's go ahead and get this turned. Okay, let's get everybody off the map except for me. There we go. Okay. No. Wait, no. Oh, well, that's not good. I think I can't control this, guys. I actually can't control. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, nobody won. Let's try again. Play that one more time. How Colred did this? Wheel of Takeover on Discord. That's how Colred did it. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. Play, exclamation point play to join again so I can control who wins. Actually, I can't control anything. Next season in 4 days. Man, 2 weeks is going fast. Yeah, dude, it is really going fast. All right, we're going to be starting in 5, 4, 2, 1. All right, let's see if I can win. Not really. Oh, dang, Faux Hawk. A little bit short, I think. All right. I'm just going to try to get the balls in there. This is kind of hard. Wait, the heck? Okay. Whoa. A lot of people fell off. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Somebody's going to make it. Oh, KCK. Oh, Faux Hawk. Oh, you're going to finish. Faux Hawk finishes. Wow, I thought you missed the entry. But you actually placed. Second place. I got 79th, but there was only 14 people who entered. Not for sure how that works. Matter of fact, I don't even know who won. Who won? How does this work? Player level? Does anybody know who won? We all won. Top tiltee? What is a tiltee? Finish? Okay, here we go. Gooder's free to play. No, that's not who won. Points. No, somebody. This is not good. This is not a good race. But I'm pretty sure somebody named like KCK. Yeah. Case 1K3. You won. You'll take fourth. Play a different map. That's a person who won. So, well, you kind of got in there yesterday, Kumar. I just didn't have time. But here's my Discord link. Send me your information, and then we'll jump into your account. But you know what? I don't want to wait forever for this either. It shows that you might have won. It shows your name, but I don't know why it shows your name, because I don't think you won, Caretaker. I think you were just chilling somewhere else, dude. I think it's lying to us. Let me see if somebody's going to send me a message, though. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Kind of looked like you won, though, didn't it? You missed it. How could it be? Case 1K3. Waiting for a message from you. We're not going to wait very long. We're going to go ahead and join the next match, next race. How long does this take? 1:13 for this one. We'll play this. And if they haven't sent me a message yet, we'll just pass it on to the next person. You just got here. How do you join? All right, we're going to press play in a few seconds. Waiting. All right, exclamation point play. My dibs still stand. Oh, yeah, you got it. You got it. What is this, an account takeover or account giveaway? It's you give your account to me, actually. This is I take your account. That's quite a turn of events there, isn't it? Himbo. Maybe you should know what you're entering before you enter it. You don't want this mess. It's an account takeaway. Nah, it's a takeover. I can have your 2-month free to play account. Well, if it's a 2-month free to play account, then just give me your social security and your credit card. Or just your credit card, that's fine too. All right, terrific. Okay, we do get a message from, I don't know, just like a line of a name. I don't know if this is the right person or not. Same profile picture though. What the heck is this? I turn the sound effects down. I turn these things even down more real quick. Whoa, that's like some bongos playing in my ear. Very loud, very loud. All right, who's in first place? Oh, me, I'm in first place. This is SKB basically. Wait, forward, I can control my ball? No, I control the camera. Whoa, I'm destroying all of you. What's going on here? Is this rigged? Do I have a boosted ball? I don't think it's even a chance, actually. Whoa, there. Wow, okay, well, you had a chance. You had your hopes up. SKB, and then I blew it. I just launched right off the mat. Too fast, too furious. Striker. Or Steiner. Sticks Niner. You win, congratulations. He's gonna count to one of us. All right, so send me a message on Discord and I will get in your account next. All right, password. Okay, I'm not gonna say the password. What the heck? Almost got me there though. Let's do game capture. I didn't mean to close marbles necessarily. Do gotta close raid though. Go log into an account. All right, so what do you want me to do in your account? Person I'm about to get in the account of. I can't see your name because it's in streamer mode, which means your name is just a bunch of dots. Bunch of dots and lines, and I can't read Braille. It's a line, dot, dot, dot. What are we doing here? All right, KCK, yes. CLS. Take it. Who's taking what? Oh, that's your smack talk. Never mind. The boost was personal. Yeah. You saw them wall hacks. Pretty much we need to progress on in hard Friday Night 10 team idea. All right. Whoa, that's a little bit ambitious, don't you think? Friday Night Hard 10? I'd say don't worry about that right now. You have no great champion for this. For Fire Knight, what you're looking for is looking for things like Neldor. You're looking for things like Creodin. You're looking for little things like Actually, things like Newt, pretty significant champion. You don't have him though. Honestly, if you could push up to 6 hard, that'd be impressive. I would say get Mikage. This is a good, decent team. But honestly, if you're doing one or even 2, I would actually just leave it there. I wouldn't focus too much on Fire Knight for you. Let's take a look at your champions. Let's roast some builds. You guys thought this was gonna be a nice takeover. Just kidding. It's not gonna be a roast session. I don't want to do that. All right, so your Galathier, good stats, no set, just speed. Could you go a Stone Skin set? Looks like no. Could you go Supersonic, stuff like that? 47. Supersonic, not really there. Stone Skin, not really there. This may be a pretty good build for what you have. So with the lack of Stone Skin tells me you need some Hydra stuff. Currently for Hydra, you've not done anything yet, of course, makes sense. You have one team there. Let me throw a Hydra team in here for you. So for Hydra, do a full auto team ideally. Galathier is going to place the Veil, the Cleanse. Actually, no, the Veil is only on the res anyway, so... But he may just be your best option. We have Lazarius placing the block buffs. Increase turn meter, increase attack. I wish you had Mikage. You obviously don't. Do you have a Shamail? You have a Shamail. I definitely would get one of them built up. See where he's at, because Galathier becomes really good. I mean, actually, you don't even need him, honestly. He's not doing that much for you. Put Shamail in the back, just for organization purposes. Where is he? He's way down here, very low. But you do have one champion who is good for the res. That's Lazarius. We have that in the back. This would be your Nightmare team. You could run Duchess here. Shouldn't really need it. If we go a pretty tanky team, you're going to be fine. Grazer brings an AoE on all 3 skills. Provoke on the skill 3, plus increased defense. You could do double provokes, but don't really need that. Do need decreased speed and increased speed. Yosher is amazing for that. Grazer is good. We have... Now we need some damage dealers. We need really 2 damage dealers to fill this spot, I'd say. Do you have any decreased defense? I don't think so. Actually, no. Grazer is a damage dealer. What am I talking about? So, as far as decreased defense or weaken, let's go debuffs. Decreased defense. There's a Stag Knight for the one dude who loves Stag Knight so much. I forget who is... Oh, crap. I feel bad because he's super active in the chat. I just went blank on the name. Francis, maybe? Somebody loves Stag Knight. There's a Stag Knight. He has one. Deacon could be decent for this, actually. The turn meter boosting and everything. Plus, he's already leveled. Probably already booked as well. Yeah, already leveled and booked. Has a leech. Has good speed. Be really easy, just plug and play. Wherever he's at, there he is. What's his accuracy looking like? Good. So, yeah, this is an easy champion. Is he the best champion? Nope, but he's a easy champion to get in. Yosha brings a weaken. So, you have your decreased defense and your weaken. You have your heals. You have your support. Throw in a Harima. You're looking great. Basically, Harima's going to bring a decreased attack AoE. She's going to bring another provoke in case you need that. She's also going to be built for other areas to do very well. Deacon turn meter boosting, decreased defense. Provoke there. Big AoE damage. Eoshard boosting. Actually, matter of fact, you may just be able to get Inquisitor Shamail up and just run this team. Do you... I don't know if you use this team already or not. What do you mean by play? That's great. So yeah, this team would be top difficulty for you. So whatever that would be, Nightmare, Brutal, Hard, whatever. So the next team, we could go in for the Duchess, Galathier type combos. So I'd say Duchess is going to be a little bit better for you because she is given the Veil plus the protection, all that kind of stuff. Once again, we're looking for decreased speed champions. Who do you have here? Limited. Decreased speed's super important though. Really want a good AoE decreased speed champ. which is kind of where you get into a spot of, do you take out one of these provoke champions to put a provoke champion in a different team? Because as far as provokers, you don't have a ton. We got the 2 stuffed in the one team. It may not be great. But we'll give one good suggestion. This team, you could definitely work towards this. If this one worked well for you before, run it. So this will be good. This should be a very good full auto team that you can run and get some solid damage from. So I would say definitely focus on Hydra. Hydra, get Mithrala ASAP. She is huge. She'll go into a new team instantly, basically. As far as Mikage's fusion, whoa, you're actually really close, aren't you? Why do you not have her yet? You're waiting for a CVC or something? Because she is massive as well. She actually could go into a team with Mithrala, and they can just be there instead of a fear cleanser and kind of work. Very powerful, very powerful. You have Esme as well, which brings increased speed and block buffs. No books, though. Limited on books. You're back now? You just have to level up stuff and finish her? Okay, cool. That's awesome. So, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. So, you have the suggestions on that. Don't push Fire Knight yet. No great team options. Let's see. Do you have Godseeker? You do have Godseeker. Let's see how your Sand Devil's looking. 25. That's good. Nice. Very, very good simple team setup here. Takes a long time, but you can get some stuff done. As far as farming, though, I got a feeling that Dragon and things like that's just going to be what you're doing fine. Cursed City is going to be something you definitely want to start pushing. If you haven't already, you're doing hard, okay. You're probably doing normal as well. Good. You're doing all of normal. Excellent. Nothing much to say there. Doom Tower. Continue climbing that. Try to do hard if you can. As far as arena, you're in gold 5 currently, which is good. Wukong, Elizarius. Is he your fastest champion? He is. 310 speed. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm surprised you wouldn't be able to get faster stuff, because he's not, I mean, he's 100% crit rate, but he's not really doing damage with this. I would actually go for more speed here personally, if you can. Like maybe even something like this. I bet you this shield could be improved as well, like something along this line. Really, I would just pump as much speed as you could into Lazarius. He is a good hybrid nuker, like with speed and crit rate, but if you're at this level of crit rate, crit damage, he's not really doing that much anyways. So I don't think it's even worth building for this form when you're missing out on speed that you need to go first. Check all of his 4-star gear. Oh yeah, yeah. There's no, we don't need 4-star gear. That is true. So as far as your other champs, let's see. Your nukers, how are they built? In Savage. Okay. Not too bad. Definitely could use a lot more stats just across the board. Crit rate, we really need to get crit damage gloves on there as soon as we can. Attack percentage. I would probably, I mean, you're low on attack anyways, even with the attack percentage boots. I would definitely try to get her into some Savage gear. If you can. How's your Savage looking? You're not free to play, are you? No, you're not free to play. No, you're not free to play. Did you get the Forge Pass? Okay. Looks like no. Unless you forged it and just haven't sold it. You don't have very much gear, just in general. Definitely purchase the Forge Passes. They're not as fun and exciting as Shards. But assuming you're not free to play, yeah, Forge Pass is very much worth it. I'd actually say it's more worth it than this. Especially for where you're at. right. If Ty wins, he has to give one of the accounts to us. Yeah, I already read that. Crap. Not gonna be a whole lot more I can say about this, honestly. Really, just you're low on gear, low on silver at the moment. So farming a lot more in stages that you can do. Like you're farming high stages, you just gotta do these more. And okay, it's good. It's good. Let's see, is there any champions you should be building up? You have good champions already at the top. I think you really just kind of focus on the champions you have and just building these up. Picking your few core teams and going from there. Not too bad. 253. A little bit slow, but not bad. Ice Golem. I'm kind of surprised if this wins. It's cool. Maybe Galthier survives and just does a res, which is of course nice. But all right, there we go. If you, I'll send this to you as a message. You have your team in there for the presets. Yeah. Gear is definitely a problem for a lot of people, whether it's overflowing or just not enough of it. Clan boss. Hopefully you're pretty high in clan boss. Oh, you're doing 2 key there. Yeah, it's just gonna be pushing the damage on that stuff all around. But all right, let's see if whoever won before, did you send me a message? Sticks Niner, whatever. If you want me to check out your account, shoot me a message. Jump in there. As for your teams, though, I mean, your Hegemon can be help you win a lot of these speed races. If you don't already have him in the setup. 93% crit rate's kind of clunky, honestly. I don't like that. But against teams in general, you should be able to just throw in Hedgie. Maybe you already have him as a speed setup, kind of. I would definitely just go drop her, throw him. You can even go crit rate boost, so he's going to guarantee to crit. You're behind by like 20 minutes, really. What the heck? We've been past that point, dude. Wherever you're at. Look at energy pack, which is best to get. Oh, right now there's not really any good deals, I don't think, as far as energy goes. Wand of Submission, nice. All right, let's log into this other account. I sent this person some messages. The best way for these takeovers to work, since they're not going to be like a typical one where I go with the whole sheet breakdown, is if you want the most from it to give me a second. What the heck? I'm trying to think who I can get rid of, whose account I can get out of. I'm in a lot of accounts right now that I log into a lot. All right. Yeah, if you're in the chat and I'm talking about your account, let me know if you have any questions specifically as I go through stuff and such. If you want additional information, but if not, I'll just give some decent tips, what I can think of quickly, and go from there. That Hydra team should do great for him, though. All right, you said you have Sand Devil 25 help, can't make Godseeker work consistently. Let's see. Okay, Godseeker plus. Why is this Diabolist here? I got a feeling I know why. I also got a feeling I know why it's not working consistently. Okay, so she's not fully booked. She has decent HP and defense. Not 6 stars, so it has to be... I think you need to be a lot faster, right? Oh, crap. Thank you. Should be popping up in a second. There we go. My bad. Thank you for the black screen. You're like, what the heck? I can't see anything. And my your thing says your audio's off too. It says you're watching without audio. I think it's lying to me though. You're watching with audio? Your little tag there says watching without audio. Maybe you guys change your badge. Was trying different champs. Okay. I believe this Godseeker needs to be more like 250 to work. Let me check if I can find any teams in the optimizer with this. But until you get to the high blessing, I'm pretty sure it's like a very tight speed tune, very fast speeds, and just not really fun to deal with. You do have Newt. Do you have Siffy by chance? No. I can guarantee you don't have no Siffy. Do you have Ancora? There is some interesting stuff that you could do with Siffy plus Ancora. Though you would need a Kymar as well. If you have this, we can maybe make something work. Nope, no Kymar. Yumiko? Okay, Fighty? Nope, I don't know how you spell his name. Anyways. No cooldown reset champions, I assume. Teal Crest, okay. Yeah, but signing, is that with the 5-star blessing or the 3-star blessing? Because the 3-star blessing doesn't cycle her through the destroy max HP stuff as quick. Whereas when you have 5 and 6-star blessing, it's a lot different, a lot easier. That's a big difference between a lot of these teams. Let's see. Well, you have Marius? Apparently Marius can be used in here. Yeah, that's cool. She's not taken up yet. Be surprised if... Okay, so you have some actual teams on here. So that team I was thinking about actually could potentially work. We have... You have like a 2? Really? How's your Marius look? Little 53. Just ignoring the horse. 98%. I can take a look at why his stuff's not working, but... We'll let this run through one and see. But yeah, the 5-star blessing makes a big difference for Godseeker. I wonder why you don't have Newt in here, or Marius even. Just got Marius. Because Godseeker is rezzing Geomancer obviously at horrible times. Yeah, Geomancer is just not doing good. He's just not landing the burn, just being very, very not right. So obviously Ninja would be amazing, especially if you had Ninja in Affinity Breaker. But even like that's probably fine. As long as he dies on the first hit, I believe, right? We'll see. We'll see how this works. Your Seeker is too fast? We'll see. think the Terminator Steel may have been causing an issue as well. The other commenter mentioned she's definitely not too fast with the 5 or 6 star blessing though. Ninja doesn't have enough accuracy either. I assume you use Ninja in other places where you don't want to put him to Sand Devil, right? I wouldn't do that. I would just leave him for those other places. Unless he was like a 5 star blessing where he could fit that easily, which he can't. 316, not very close. Newt, on the other hand, can definitely work. Or a champion with a 6 star, I think, Brimstone, maybe. But Newt can work and work pretty decent. He's a 5 star Brimstone. That could be pretty cool. 99? Yeah, 99% accuracy. It's not too good. 99% crit rate, sorry, not accuracy. The Relentless is not great either. If you can hit Speeds, Marius, Renegade, Lydia, Adeline, Newt works, yeah. Turn off A2. I will after this. I don't think he can use the Relentless stuff in this fight. I think it's a bad idea for him. But he is popping off with his Relentless. My goodness. My Newt never does that many A3 hits. But if the Sand Devil comes back early, maybe too early, right? He's going crazy, isn't he? He's like, oh yeah, I'll just carry this, don't worry. I got this. He just got Marius, so Marius isn't built up. You can definitely throw him in here. If he's not in Relentless, check what build he's in. Newt is working very fast here. This is not how fast he typically work, though. Can we build fast, go before or boss, or slow? Yeah, true. When he's not doing any more damage. Basically, if he's doing the same damage every time, you can see here like it varies. 120, 108. If it's every time the same damage, he's hit the max HP cap. It's more like 400,000, I think. So he's nowhere close to it right now. Let's go see what your Marius is built like at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Do you not like crit capping your champions? Do you like gambling on your shard luck and your crit luck? Okay, sorry. I see your messages in Discord. I'm not looking at Discord when I'm doing this. Let's see. Put Marius in here. Marius will do good. He'll be fine. I'd use Odin, but Odin will place block damage and be weird. Just working on him? Okay, gotcha. Or Marius will be good. He'll he should do great. Do we need to use that? Maybe we could use that every now and then. We'll see. Let's try this out. He's not in Relentless, so be fine. And of course, as you scale him up higher, he's gonna do it better. If you were to get him in Slayer 9-piece, be pretty crazy. Obviously, he's not ignoring a bunch of defense right now. I guess I could have him using the increased defense first and then going for the A2 skill. Wouldn't make much of a difference, right? Yeah, different dungeons, different max HP stuff. You can go to the Hell Hades website and the stages tool and then see what the... you can kind of figure out the max HP from there. See what their HP is and then I guess multiply it by 10%. I don't think you can do food with Godseeker at this level of blessing, right? I guess you actually, you should be able to. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to right here. That should be fine. I'll change his presets to be a little bit different though. You can at 1-star? Yeah. What was I thinking about before that was so different? Like, because Godseeker used to be super difficult to tune to this dungeon. And if you wanted to use food, it had to be like a really weird speed tune. I wonder what it was though. Yeah, built-in decreased defense. That's true. If Marius is built to hit harder though, he'll do fine. Newt has slower animations though. That last run is not Newt's average time. Newt's average time is more like 3 minutes. Marius's animations are much faster. Also, I can make him hit harder by just putting the increased defense on. He's 100% run. Nice. You give him an affinity breaker too. Is Adeline booked? I can look. I kind of doubt it, but then also, to be fair, the Marius and the Newt would maybe have to be rebuilt to be faster for this as well. She is not booked. Just recently got Godseeker. Gotcha. Yeah, there's ways you can do it faster. Like the fastest for you is probably going to be with Godseeker, like Godseeker plus Ninja and Affinity Breaker gear. That'd be really fast. Other than that, it's going to be a team with the max HP champions. Either survive the sleep or you put the sleep on the boss. Adeline can do great for sleep. And then you just use your max HP champions, Renegade resets. You're doing good, basically. But Adeline would need the books. It may or may not be worth it for you to do that. This will be pretty quick. I'm just going to put Marius in this instead. You don't have to have Affinity Breaker for Ninja. You could put him in no Affinity Breaker. Maybe he'll be okay. Use Adeline to get the mission done. The mission? The oh, before you had Godseeker, I guess. Wait, you're saying she is on this? The optimizer, it's saying she's not booked. Oh wait, the one ability has 2 books into it. Yeah, I can't see what they give though. Hits for a little bit more here. Various missions, gotcha. Do you think it's if you have a Chrysia and Seeker? Oh, a Newt and Godseeker? Yeah, it will work. What's Adelin's bill right now? 282. That makes you work fine. Once this finishes, I can put an Adelin team in. Though, we need a lot of debuffs. Who do we have that can bring a lot of debuffs here? Right now, your Newt and your Marius, neither one of them are hitting max HP cap anyways. And they're not really that close either. So, we could do Adelin, Newt, Marius, of course. Renegade for the reset. It's 3. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think he has Rio though. Rio would of course work, but Ruella. These are decent options. Lydia can work, but I guess she works okay. I just want it to be consistent mostly. This is consistent, just a bit slow. Ruel looks like to be the most popular. The new or Geomancer be in there as well. Could be okay. There's Lydia, yeah. But it's Adelin, Marius, Newt, Godseeker, and Lydia. Godseeker works good too if you are doing max HP hits. If you're not doing your max HP cap, then she's not going to work out great. Yeah, Triple Hit's going to mess me up. Well, no, not really, because he's going to wake up from the sleep anyways. So Triple Hit will be fine. Right? So basically what would happen here, if I wanted to go Renegade Strat, she had to reset right at the end. I'd much rather a Kymar be here. You can go Ancora. Is your Ancora in Stone Skin? 2 turns of it maybe? She's too fast for this to work. She is in Stone Skin. For guaranteed decreased defense? He's way faster. She doesn't land that all the time. So it's not even 100%. I don't know if I would even go with that team, honestly. Really up to you, I guess. 294. She had to be slower than Adelin. Okay. Looks good with Marius. Okay. I don't want to get... If he's happy with that, we'll just leave it like that. He can adjust this team in the future. I don't want to get too crazy and weird with it. So he's good with Marius. Leave with Marius. Marius gets Slayer. It's even better. But that's a team you could work toward in the future. Put the presets back on him. Obviously, if you get him in 9-piece Slayer, that'd be crazy. If you got him in, 100% crit damage, finishes masteries. Once you do all this stuff, he's gonna be even stronger. So, Gio's gonna lose all of his HP. Yeah, I don't care. It'd been fine. But yeah, this is good. This is good. We're just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna leave it right there. Because there's no reason to keep messing with it, just for it to get a little bit funky. What's today? Thursday? Let me see. So I'm gonna log out. You're welcome. I didn't really do anything. I just put your champion back in there and I feel like I did nothing. But hey, you got it, so congrats. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow, let me see what I have tomorrow. I'm gonna do a stream. I plan to do a stream unless we have something. I don't think we have anything to do. That is true. Check Cycle of Magic. Make sure Godseeker doesn't have Cycle of Magic. Very good point. Pull those Sacreds for him? Yeah. You guys want me to pull a bunch more Prism Crystals? You guys want to see my good luck on Prism Crystals? Freaking ridiculous. Tomorrow is Good Friday? Yes. That is very true. It is Good Friday. We are going to church on Saturday, though. Okay. I gotta do a manual Marichka run on the other account that I was on earlier. Before my family's about to be coming over here in a minute, so I'm gonna go visit them. But tomorrow I will be streaming. I'll do some more takeovers then. She can, but her sleep is not guaranteed. Yeah, that's the thing. Marius, Odin, and Newt. Adeline's sleep's not guaranteed either, right? Use my energy? Okay, I'll do it. Have some energy in here as well. Get that energy used up in just a minute. What do I need to do a breakdown on this event. Post it for tomorrow. You guys can check that out if you want. You have 39 Sacred saved up? Nice. Very good, dude. Very good. Wait, I guess we'll drop my energy over here. Drop some. Does anybody need a Newt? Or maybe even a Elva? I got plenty of Elvas and plenty of Newts. But yeah, tomorrow. Oh yeah, I have a schedule. Let me pull up my Todoist. It's actually a really cool app. If you need to schedule stuff, this is pretty cool. So tomorrow we have. Oh, my wife has a doctor's appointment in the morning. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to remember. 8:30 a.m. She told me that yesterday. Could demolish this account. 5. No. That's okay. We're good there. All right. So I'm going to run this. You have no Newts. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Feels bad. 1 Elva and 2 Newts, please. All right. Well, got plenty of Newts here. Got plenty of Elvas in the vault. 5 Newts? No. 5, 10, 13, 14, 15 Newts. But check this out. Almost as OP is the amount of Elvas I have. Sorry, you can't see it. 4, 8, almost enough to +4 the next one. It's ridiculous. You don't have 5 Newts to rule them all. Yeah. I mean, granted, the 5 Newts are much more valuable than the tons of Elva. You just got your 3rd Elva yesterday. Couple Immics for some more Newts or an Odin. Yeah, an Odin sounds good. I could use an Odin for sure. I ain't got a single copy of him. I do have a few copies of Immic though. So at least 15 Newts, yeah. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any more laying around in the account. A little bit of energy left to spend. Even if you had to pay for the Newt, they're just saying. Oh, if they champ trading, yeah. Champ trading would be so nice. How many Armands? Don't worry about that one, Bob. Don't worry about that one. How many Armands? 0. 0 Armands, Bob. 0. A big fat 0. No one should have 10 Immics. Do you have 10 Immics? Oh my gosh, why do you have so many Immics? Armin's. Yeah, I saw that. I just corrected to Armand's because I ain't got a single one. Yeah, I don't have Armand's. It's a sore subject. Because you've been chasing Odin? Oh my gosh. And it's just Emic. That's crazy. What in the world? I have 2 Emics, that's all. You have 10. That is not good luck. You go through and gear some of these champs. See down here at the bottom, they're scattered throughout. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Family's coming over in just a moment. I'm gonna go spend some time with them. I'll try to do a breakdown of this since we have 3 days left. I want to get the Eternal Soul Stone, so I'm gonna try to figure out an efficient way to do that. Right now, the energy offers for anybody who's asking, I don't think are very good. Any of them, like this one. Let's see what the energy price is. We have 42 times 130 plus 7,700 divided by 70. 188 energy per dollar. It's a horrible deal. Awful. This is just not great deals either. This is like okay, $2.5 per void shard. That's just like a deal that's been up a lot recently. This may be your best bet on finishing that event. Just buy all these out. Easy, right? This is a scam. Don't ever get these. These are just, I hate them. Can't stand them. Though earlier I think I was being offered $160 for $40. Why am I being offered $240 for $60? 4. Is this actually a decent deal now? The heck? Is this a new one? Earlier I was doing 210 for 50, I think. 4.2. Okay, yeah, 4 is just average. Never mind. This is also not good. Probably gonna be the best one though. Yeah, it's awful. Ugh, disgusting stuff. This may be your best bet. Say you want it 300 energy per dollar though, which is a little bit ambitious. This would be like $2. Say 2.5, 240. Though to be fair, the energies are here's better. It's gonna be that divided by $2.50. That's actually pretty decent. Let's see, 780 divided by 3. So it'd be $3. Be fair. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3, 35. So it's still, it puts these basically at, if it's 260 per dollar spent, 40 minus 3 divided by 8 is 4.6 for the primal shards, which is really not a horrible deal. The voids may be a better option. We're looking at here, 14 times 2, 20. Oh no, never mind. They're not that good. Even at 2.5 now. Primal shards are typically like $5 in the shop, $4 on a good deal. So this is not a bad setup if you're looking for energy and shard, like energy and primals. Actually, it's surprisingly a better deal than what I thought it was going to be. Right? Did I do that right? Yeah, I think I did. It's like here, wherever the primal shards were, just regular, pretty expensive. As far as energy stuff, there's not any great energy deals. Then this, 32, no, just wouldn't do that. 2 sacreds, $20 per, basically, a little bit less. So, something around those numbers. Just pull Kaldor. What do you do with him? You put him in your Hydra teams, right? What's going on, Wreck-It Nick? How you doing? They know you win that fear. They do. You're right. They do. You're right. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid real quick. And yeah. Appreciate y'all hanging out very much. We'll give PJ a raid.
Stars. All right. 16 big ones, chat. Can we get
16 prisms? What, or 16 eternal soul stones? What in the world? Pulling those outside of a 2x event? He's crazy. Madman. What's going on? That's wild stuff, but you guys take it easy. Appreciate y'all hanging out very much. You have a great rest of your day, your weekend. Should be here tomorrow doing some more takeovers, hopefully. We'll see. If all goes well, that's the plan. I will be here streaming, though. Maybe do some live arena.